Alright, cool. Cool. This one. This one seems good. Alrighty then. Howdy, howdy. I did not check to see if my Switch was plugged in. Oh, that's annoying. I actually did not check. I did not check to see if my Switch was plugged in. Oh, that's annoying. I should probably do that. I should probably do that right now. Where's my knife? Oh, I gotta grab a knife. Also, I want to add in oop, there we go. Cause that's fun. This is fun. Okay, cool. And I don't have an aqua gift. I don't actually have an aqua gift, so this will have to do. This will have to do. I should get one. I should get one. I should make them at least the same size. Alright, cool. Let me go and grab my knife. I should not grab my scissors, because my scissors would be dangerous. Oh yeah, I'm using the wired microphone again, so that way I can walk off screen for a tiny bit. There we go. Hashtag not sponsored. Not sponsored by Husky. Hashtag could be sponsored by Husky. That'd be nice. But we are not sponsored by Husky. Would be cool. Would be cool. I think I got this 2 days ago, so like I've just been waiting for like the live stream to happen. Yeah, I think I got this like 2 days. Yeah, like 2 days ago. That sounds about right. Alrighty. I literally have like a, how long is this? This is like a 2-hour BGM playlist. It's like a 2-hour BGM playlist for Hololive songs, so that should go on for quite a bit. That should go on for a bit. Alrighty. Oh, I should probably get out of this. Okay, there we go. I forgot that like I had my Android emulator running, so I should probably turn that off while I'm streaming. Anyway, this time we got the Takodachi hat because this is gonna be a Hololive stream. I still need to pick some good artwork for my next Hololive arcade stick. I definitely want to do that. I just got finished with a workout. That's the only reason why my heart rate is like super high right now. That is the only reason. So my heart rate should be stabilizing. It should be stabilizing. Once I relax a little bit, or maybe it won't. Maybe it won't. Maybe it won't stabilize. I don't actually know. But I just got finished with the set. So anyway, let me go ahead and just center off my camera a bit. There we go. All right, cool. So I've been super excited. I've been super excited to give this game a try. I already been somewhat spoiled a bit from the other Holo girls playing this game, but I haven't seen the whole thing. And I guess Aqua has been making this game for like the past year and a half or something, past 2 years or something like that. I forget what the actual timing was, but okay, we're in the day break. Maybe I should go to Sunshine. Hold on. Alright. Sunshine, I think Sunshine's a little bit more upbeat. The daybreak version of the song sounds super sad. Almost sounds like it should be like actually in an RPG Maker kind of game, which sounds really awesome. I kind of actually would love to try my hand at making an RPG Maker game. Anyway, what was I saying? Right, I think this game was actually in production for the past year and a half or something like that, or 2 years. I was actually really surprised to hear when it first came out that like it was actually gonna be like a legit Hololive game, because Hololive Error, for like as much as people were kind of excited about that because it was an official game, it's super short and it feels like, okay, that's too mean to say. I was gonna say something else. It definitely feels like a side project rather than like a super big project. This game actually feels a lot more of a bigger project, so excited to try this out. There actually was a demo. A demo for this game was actually released, but I didn't play the demo. I did not play the demo. Main characters include Aqua, Marine, and Fubuki, and I think that's about it. So like those three have been working on the game for a while. I believe this game actually has a relatively small cast, because it probably would have just taken way too long to make this any bigger. I only know of like the Aqua route and the Marine route. I'm actually not even sure if there's a Fubuki route. I feel like it would make sense if there's a Fubuki route. Aqua herself mentioned, so it's not really a spoiler, but like Aqua herself mentioned that this game is like a Romeo and Juliet kind of thing, which I'm actually a little bit disappointed to hear. I did not enjoy doing reports and reading Romeo and Juliet for like 100,000 times when I was in school. I don't get why it's such a big deal. I don't know. Call me crazy. I don't get why Romeo and Juliet was such a big deal. I feel like there were better romance stories or some shit like that. I guess Romeo and Juliet was big when it first came out, but then like it just stayed that way just because of fame, I guess. That's the way I see it. When Romeo and Juliet came out, it definitely, at least in my opinion, when Romeo and Juliet came out, it challenged like people's thinkings about like romance, I guess. Because when Romeo and Juliet was written, people were still very up about like the whole social status thing. You know, it's like you can't marry certain people or whatever like that because of your status or of like your connections and shit. And Romeo and Juliet challenged that, and everyone liked it, I guess. I don't know. I feel like William Shakespeare was kind of like the Steven Spielberg or even the Walt Disney of his time. Like, he kind of wrote his fame a little bit. And that's not to say the guy wasn't a good writer, but I feel like it's probably the same thing with both Steven Spielberg and Walt Disney. They had like a couple of really good hits, and then people gravitated towards that. And then when they saw his name and other shit, they're like, this must be good because this guy wrote it. But then like it doesn't have to be good. So that's the way I see it. Not to put down William Shakespeare or any of the other writing juggernauts out there, but just because it was made by a famous dude doesn't mean that they can't make bad stuff. I mean, look at Akira Toriyama. He made Dragon Ball, right? But then, like, how many people read Dr. Slump? You know? Kishimoto made fucking Naruto, or whatever like that. And he actually did also write other mangas, but they didn't get as popular as Naruto. In fact, actually, he had to change Naruto a couple times just to get the okay for the publishing thing to work out, because, like, he actually wrote the characters very differently. Naruto, Sakura, and Sasuke. So he actually... Like, if his very first draft for Naruto would have been... If that would have been okayed, we would have gotten, like, a completely different story. And then it might not even have been as popular as the current, version of Naruto is, probably. But it would have been interesting to know what his first draft would have been, I guess. I'm excited for Kubo Tite, though. Kubo Tite is finally able to, like, show off his anime for Bleach for the season finale. So that's kind of cool. I've always liked hearing about Kubo Tite's rise to manga fame, because Kubo Tite did not have it easy compared to, like, other mangakas. Not to say that Akira Toriyama had it easy, or other guys, but Kubo Tite definitely had a lot of things not going well for him. Anyway, Aquarium. So I got the premium edition of this game, and last I checked, actually, this was one of those things where, like, you had to, like, physically go in a store to buy or something. You could buy this game, I believe, on the Nintendo eShop, but it has to be through the Japanese eShop, of course. You can't get it on the English shop because it's not in English. But I believe for the premium edition, though, you had to, like, go in person. So that means if you were gonna get it out of Japan, that means you had to get somebody to get it for you, which is basically what I did. So yeah, I basically got this from a dojin. I got this from, like, a dojin shop or something like that. So super excited to bust this baby. It always kind of feels nice to open up, like, a premium edition of a game, because that's kind of, like, the only thing I ever buy nowadays. It's like, if it's not premium edition, I kind of don't want it. Of course, like, if no premium edition exists, then, like, I guess I'll get it if it's a game I really want, like Pokemon Scarlet and Violet, which I am still on the fence about. If I really want to use my regular Switch or the homebrew, if I want to use the regular Switch or the homebrew Switch to play Pokemon Scarlet and Violet, I'm probably gonna end up playing both of them anyway at some point, but one of them is gonna be, like, heavily modded, while the other one's gonna be more vanilla-wise or something like that. I'm definitely gonna play Pokemon Violet first, which means Pokemon Scarlet would definitely come way afterwards. I did the same thing for Pokemon Sword and Shield. I played Pokemon Sword first when I first livestreamed that, and then eventually we livestreamed Pokemon Shield, but it was, like, heavily modded and shit. So that's definitely the idea here for Pokemon Scarlet and Violet's 10 days. We got 10 days, and that's literally next week. That is actually next week. In 10 days, Pokemon Scarlet and Violet comes out, and that's on a Friday, so that basically be a live streaming day for me. I definitely feel like starting next week, I'll probably start doing earlier streams, just because the longer that I'm not streaming will be the longer that, like, I'm not playing the game. And for games that, like, I've been waiting for, I really want to try and, like, do them earlier. I mean, like, you know, of course, unless the game, like, sucks ass, like Digimon Survive. I definitely, like, was so happy to play Digimon Survive, but then, like, once I got my hands on it, it sucked ass. It was not worth the 4-year delay. God. Yeah, it was like a 3-year delay. Holy shit. 4-year. Because I remember the trailers came out in 2018. Yeah, trailers came out in 2018. And I literally had that in my streaming schedule because the game was stated to release. But then it didn't. So, yeah. I'm not trying to blame Bandai or anything like that. I'm sure things happen or whatever. I'm just glad they didn't try to push out an inferior product. Because the game already sucks. But that means like the game probably would have sucked more if they had just tried to push it out, I guess. I don't really know. I still want to beat it, and I probably want to live stream it, because I don't know if I have it in me to try and play it off stream. I really don't, especially since the game seems kind of mediocre, or at least the story seems kind of mediocre, at least to me. I don't know. I have no idea. I should plug in my phone, because the phone is actually connected to my heart rate monitor. It's at 92%, so like it would have survived the stream. I think I got off topic again. Anyway, let me cut this bitch open. I have had one time where like I did use my knife haphazardly and I did cut through like a premium edition box before for like one of my like Wii games or something. Now, thankfully, I only just slightly scratched up the box. I didn't damage any of the insides. But still, scratching up the box kind of sucks, though. Let me go ahead and just cut from the sides. I'm not practicing knife safety because I am definitely cutting towards me and not away from me. You're supposed to be cutting away from the body, and I am not cutting away from my body, which means that if my knife slips, the knife is going towards me. But you know what? I am not in a warehouse right now, so the only person I have to blame is myself. That is the only person I have to blame. And I am not supposed to cut from this side. So this side is actually, there's no seam in here, so this box opens outward. It's supposed to be cut. Oh, shit. Oh, wait a minute. Okay, I see. Alright. The seam is on this side. Okay. There's like a fragile label right here, so like that's kind of cool. Sometimes you gotta wonder if like the fragile labels on boxes on when you're getting them through shipment like actually matters. I'm sure it matters a little bit. I'm sure it matters a little bit, but you gotta always wonder though. It's like how many times do these fragile things does it get tossed around and kicked around? You know, you gotta wonder sometimes. All right, practice knife safety. Practice knife safety. Just cut through. Do not stab the box. Do not stab the box, because if you do, you might damage the goods inside. Oh. So this is one of those boxes where like it opens outward. So that's why I'm trying to get through all the seams. Cut away from the body. Do not cut towards the body. Practice knife safety. OSHA! I don't want OSHA to knock on my door. Is it not raining anymore? It was raining. It was actually raining earlier. I don't think it's raining anymore. Alright. Is it opening? Is it opening? Oh yeah, this is something I normally don't talk about very often. Stocks. I actually bought myself a lot of stocks. We're kind of like, I feel like we're basically, the whole world's basically kind of like in a recession. At least that's what definitely like how a lot of stocks are looking like right now. A lot of it's been going down. And I bought myself actually a lot of stocks, especially Chinese stocks. And like some of the stocks have like plummeted. So I was like, yo, it's like literally like $10 or $20 to get like a share of stock for some of these things. So I actually bought, for some of these companies, I actually bought like more than one share. I actually bought like a few shares of some of these. And we'll see if that pans out in the next 10 or 20 years, right? I actually bought 2 shares of Nintendo stock, by the way. Not even joking. Was it 2 stocks or 3 stocks? I'm pretty sure I bought like 2 or 3 stocks of Nintendo, so we'll see. We'll see if that pans out anytime soon. That's how cheap some of them have gotten. Okay, I think it's open. I think it's open now. Let me see. Nope, I missed a couple parts. I missed a couple parts. There's like a spot right here, like in the corner, that like I didn't get. I'm trying like not to cut myself on camera because I've definitely done that before. I've definitely done that before. There we go. Oh, there it is. It's opening. It is now opening. Okay. All right. So, it's open. Paper! I ordered a very expensive paper from Japan. That's what I ordered. I ordered the most expensive paper from Japan. Obviously. I'm so weeb. I had to order it from Japan. Anyway, there's my packing slip. I spent there's how much I don't know if I can show that on the camera. But, there we go. You can kind of see it. 10,000. I spent $10,000. $10,000. Actually, technically, I spent 14,915. 14,000 because of shipping. Because of shipping. Let me see. We return policy. We're glad to return items within 30 days, as long as they were returned unopened and original condition. Not yen. What, you think I'm an idiot? Of course it's yen. Of course. Go ahead and just... Oh, no, that's wrong. There we go. There we go. There we go. That's how much money. That's how much money I spent. There we go. So 10,000. I got a little bit of a discount. There's a shipping charge, subtotal, and total. There we go. Alrighty. But you know what? What if I told you that I was such a simp that I would spend $10,000? Technically 14. What if I was such a simp I spent $14,000 on this shit, right? Right? I might as well just Akasupa, right? Why, guys? Why bother getting physical merchandise when I could just super chat, right? Guys, physical merchandise, it only lasts as long as it'll decay. But when your Oshi says thank you for the super chat, that lasts forever, right? When they say thank you for the super chat in their super chat thanking streams, that lasts forever. That's why you gotta be a Chad, and like during their super chat stream, you gotta send like, okay, so 10,000 yen is like what, like $100? Well, it's like 90. Is with like inflation or whatever. It's like 90 bucks. But that's why you gotta send them like 100,000. You gotta send 100,000 yen super chat. Can you even do that on YouTube? Is there a limit? Is there like a limit to like how high you could go? I actually don't know. Can you send $1 million through super chat? I know you can't do that in Venmo. So like Venmo, I know Venmo has a limit. Venmo has like a $20,000 limit or something like that. You actually cannot send $1 million through Venmo. I think if you wanted to give somebody $1 million, like you would have had to like do it through check, or you must do it in person or something. I don't think you could just send someone $1 million online or something like that. All right, I spent $14,000 for bubble wrap. That's what I did. I spent it on bubble wrap. Just gonna. Hey, you guys know the finger game, right? Where like you put your hand like when you put your palm, you put your hand like face out with your fingers like this, and then you get a knife, and then you go like really fast, like in between, in between the fingers, and you see and you go like, you're supposed to go like as fast as you can go without. Oh, ow! I poked myself. I'm not bleeding, but yeah, you're supposed to go as fast as you can without without. Okay, I'm actually kind of scared right now. Okay, I don't want to go. I don't want to go any faster than this. Yo, yeah, I'm getting pretty close. I'm actually. Yeah, I should not do this. I should not do this. Also, I'm kind of sweating right now. I'm gonna turn on my fan. Even though it's winter, it's fall. It's not winter right now, but like I'm getting kind of warm. I'm gonna turn on my fan. Okay. Oh, I should do that for one of my cooking streams. I should get like one of my kitchen knives, and then do the finger game with one of my very sharp kitchen knives. We'll see if I have to like cancel the stream when I chop off a finger, or I could be a total baller, and even after I cut off a finger, I just keep streaming. I just keep streaming. Everyone knows that when they say blood, sweat, and tears, they mean it. They actually mean blood, sweat, and tears. Wait, I actually still need this. I gotta cut the tape. I gotta cut the tape. There we go. Awesome. What are we listening to right now? Last Magic Seasons? Nah, let me skip ahead. Kira Meki. We're in the Sunshine mix. Maybe I want to go to like the Midnight mixes. Oh yeah, the Midnight mixes is like all the jazz music stuff. Yeah. That's Candy Go Around? That hardly sounds like Candy Go Around. Okay, now I hear it. Now I hear the Candy Go Around now. Alright, that's good enough for me. No. The Daybreak sounds so sad. I definitely don't want to play the Daybreak versions. Alright, this is fine. Alright. Blue Rose. We're playing Blue Rose right now. They double bubble wrapped this. Oh wow. That's good. That's good that they double bubble wrapped it. It makes me feel confident in their shipping. Bubble wrap is surprisingly expensive. Like, when I used to work in a warehouse, like, paper is cheap, but bubble wrap is actually expensive. Probably because bubble wrap is made out of plastic and paper is just paper. Trees are cheap, right? Trees are cheap, but plastic is expensive. I think I remember learning when I was in that warehouse too that glass is like pretty cheap as well. Glass is super cheap, as long as it's like not like that doubled layer glass stuff, but like just regular glass. You know, the regular glass that like when you break it, it breaks into shards, like very sharp knife shards, and you could cut somebody with it. Because like the safe glass that's meant to like be brittle and like break apart into like non-sharp shards, that's expensive actually. Like the windshield for your car is actually expensive because the windshield for your car is made to break up into non-sharp objects. So when something hits your car windshield, it just like it breaks into like marbles or something like that. So that's actually meant to be, that's actually a lot more expensive because it's meant to be safe. Okay, cool. I hope you guys aren't trying to do like the No Nut November thingy. I'm pretty sure I already failed No Nut November on November 1st. I'm pretty sure. Not that I ever tried to do it though. I never tried to do it. Oh, I have a story about No Nut November. I have a story about, okay. This was back in college. Non-Stop Nut November, that's the real one. Okay, back in college, this was like my freshman. This was my freshman year of college, right? I went to like one of the mini college parties that, like, you know, that's in college. And there was like this super hot chick who was like in like what was her major? I forget what the makeup industry is called, but that's what she was majoring in. She was majoring in whatever the industry is called for makeup shit. And she was like a super hot chick. I mean, like, hourglass figure, fucking like, she didn't even have double D's. She had like E-cup. She had like an E-cup or something like that, right? She was super hot. And there was this one guy in my class that was like super simping for her. And we got to play in like adult games. I don't mean video games. We got to play in like adult games at the party. And we were playing like this version of like Truth or Dare, except this Truth or Dare wasn't like for the immediate Truth or Dare. It was like in the future Truth or Dare. Okay, like here's how it works. So like Truth or Dare. So if you have to tell a truth, instead of telling a truth that like is true right now, you would tell a truth that would be true in the future. And then people would hold you to it like a contract. And then like if you don't do the thing that you said you were gonna do to make it true, then like they got you for it or something like that. And then if you did a dare, kind of the same thing actually. If you did a dare, then like you had to dare to do something in the future, and then if you didn't do it, then we would get you in the future as well. So basically it was kind of like a verbal contract that we would hold you to if you didn't do the thing that you said you were gonna do. So now that I think about it, both truth and dare were kind of the same thing. Anyway, we were all playing it, and the very hot chick, right? Okay, so it's like she got like a dare or something like that, or she said dare, and another girl, she wasn't as hot, but she was pretty cute. She was like, all right, you gotta have like sex with someone like here in this circle or like some shit like that, right? You gotta do like one of the dudes here. But then like it can't be. So like, okay, the other girl, she had like a rule though. It's like, okay, you had to have sex with somebody in this circle, but it can't be a non-virgin, or it can't be like one of the chads who was like, you know, or, you know, everybody knows is like banging every girl ever. And then like she had to ask, okay, wait, who here is a virgin or whatever like that. And everybody knew that like I was screwing Juliet at the time, so like they're like, okay, well, he can't do it or whatever. And there was this nerdy guy who was like an engineer or some shit like that, and he was a virgin. And she was like, okay, I'll do the nerdy guy, but he has to work for it though. She's just not gonna give him a freebie. He's got to work for it. And like the engineer guy, he was like sweating bullets because he's like, oh my god, this engineer guy. Okay, I'm gonna bring this up again, and this sounds so terrible every time I bring it up. He was definitely part of the Dungeons and Dragons like club, college club or whatever like that. And I've always made fun of Dungeons and Dragons players for being like the nerdiest sons of bitches in the world, and that makes me sound like such a bully, but I just don't get Dungeons and Dragons, so I'm gonna go ahead and sound like a bully. Anyway, the engineer guy was definitely one of those guys, alright? One of those Dungeons and Dragons players. So she was like, I'll do him, but he's gotta work for it. And then they're like, okay, so like, what do you want him to do? Do you want him to get like straight A's or some shit like that, you know, and then you do him? It's like, no, that's too easy. So, like, oh my god. He didn't get to do it, by the way. Okay, spoiler alert, he didn't get to do her. But he had to, it was like, okay, so he had to do like a No Nut November challenge, basically. He had to do he had to do a No Nut November challenge, and then if he did it, she would do him. And then it's like, well, okay, like, are we gonna go with honor rules? How do you know for sure if he's like not going to nut or some shit like that? And like his roommate, his roommate says, I'll watch him like a hawk, because he wasn't doing that to be mean. Actually, he was doing that to be a bro. He's like, I will watch him, and then I will if he nuts, then like I'll say if he nuts, but if he doesn't though, I can vouch for it or whatever like that. And people weren't really sure if he was gonna be truthful, because like everyone knew they were friends. So it took actually one of the football players to actually say that he would watch. So one of our college football players who never hangs out with the nerds, he's like, you know what? How about we switch roommates for a little while? So I'll switch my roommate with your roommate. We'll just basically switch rooms or whatever. And then I'll watch him. I'm not his friend, so like I'll definitely call out if he like nuts or whatever like that. The guy lasted like for almost the entire month. He lasted for like, how many days are in November? Is it 30 or 31? It's 30. He lasted for like 29 days or something like that. 29 days without having to wank off or whatever like that. And then like the football player, he's like, yo, like, he totally wanked off to like Cheryl, like on the cheerleading squad, and he did it in the bleachers or some shit like that. And everyone's like, wait, yo, you couldn't just hold it in? Okay, no, this was a sad part too. This was a sad part. So like, they went to the football game because basically like wherever the football guy went, the nerdy guy had to go too as well, and to just keep an eye on him and shit. And he's in the bleachers and shit. He's looking, and he doesn't even like football. He doesn't like football, but again, they had to always be together. So he's in the bleachers, and like he's like somewhere like in the back or something like that. He's watching like the cheerleaders do their shit, and the dude literally jerked off in the bleachers, and that's why he didn't get to bang the hot chick, because he couldn't survive No Nut November. And the football player says that the dude was legit doing pretty well. Like, he was also like a weeb, so he definitely saw some like anime harem shit, but like he didn't wank off or whatever like that, and whatever. But he wanked off on the bleachers at a football game, watching the cheerleaders. Like, the dude literally unzipped his pants because Cheryl in the cheerleader squad was like super hot or some shit, so he had to wank off like right then and there. I guess he couldn't hold it in anymore. And then like once news of that went out, the hot girl who is in cosmetics, that's the word I lost. The hot girl who is in cosmetics for her major, she's like, well, I guess I'm not gonna do you anymore. So, yeah. As far as I heard, I think that guy remained a virgin throughout this entire college year. I don't think he actually got to do anybody. So, yeah. And then, I remember I made fun of him too. I was like, bro, listen, I can get trying to wink off on your bed or some shit like that, but you're telling me you actually jerked off on the bleachers, like where there's people around. You couldn't hold it in. You had to. And also, like, Cheryl wasn't even that hot, or at least I thought Cheryl wasn't that hot. She was on the cheerleader club, so she was good looking, I guess, but I don't think she was that hot. But I don't know, maybe Cheryl like was his type or some shit or whatever, I don't know. But he had to wank off on the fucking bleachers and with people around. He had to pull down his pants and shit, so I don't fucking know, but I made fun of him for that, and, you know, it's like, okay, man, you lost your chance to lose your virginity. And I know that the chick in cosmetics, she would have done him, too. Like, she wasn't just saying that, because, okay, like, we took the Truth and Dare game. We took the Truth and Dare game actually pretty seriously, so all of us did the shit that we said we were gonna do, and she was definitely gonna bang him, but he didn't get to, so, yeah. He did not get to. Oh, that brings me to another story. How many orgy stories have I told on this channel? I told like 2 or 3. I don't know if I told this one before. This may be the 4th one. So like, I had a Truth and Dare thing to like join like an orgy in college. This was my 2nd year. This was like in my 2nd year of college, and we're playing Truth or Dare, but like again, it's like the other kind of like Truth or Dare. And the D&D guy who got cucked, yeah, I remember him. Yeah. I talked about that guy. Before. Anyway, I was dared to go like join the orgy, but like it wasn't like a legitimate like orgy group or something. Cause okay, we had like an orgy group at college, but they were known for having orgies, and they were known for having like safe orgies or whatever like that. I was supposed to go to the other orgy. So the other orgy was made up of people who like didn't practice safe sex or like were a lot more loose and shit like that. My dare was to go to the orgy and not get an STD. And like I had to go, and they were gonna follow me, and they were gonna record me going, and they were gonna make sure that like I didn't dip out early or something like that, because the orgy typically lasts like 3 to 4 hours or like some shit like that. So like they were like, we dare you, we double dare. But the thing is that like in our Truth or Dare game, if you did the dare or if you did the truth thing, you got something out of it. So like it wasn't just for bragging rights, you would actually get something out of it. So I was like, I'll do it. I'm gonna go to the non-safe. I'm gonna go to like the non-safe orgy, and I'm not gonna get an STD. And they're like, okay, so like you're gonna go, and then we're gonna go to like the doctor's offices like for like the next week just to make sure you don't actually have an STD. And I was like, I'm gonna go. And they're like, he's not going. And then on the day that it was gonna happen, I text messaged everybody. I was like, yo, who coming? And then they're like, oh shit, he actually going. And people were actually sweating because again, this is Truth or Dare, but you get something out of it. And like the other people had to give you something. And the other guys and girls that were gonna give me something, they were actually gonna give me something pretty nice. And they were like, oh shit, he's actually gonna do it. He's gonna dip out, right? He's like not gonna do it. But these guys also didn't know either that like I had already been in an orgy, but like I haven't been to this orgy, so like I didn't know what the rule set for this orgy was. But I've been in one already, but they didn't know that. So they're like, okay, so they recorded me going inside. Of course, they didn't go in with me because none of them wanted to go with me. But they at least like they camped out the outside though of like the frat house. They camped outside to make sure that like I wouldn't leave or whatever like that. And okay, so the way that this orgy worked out was at the very beginning, we're all just wearing like underwear, and it's like we're just cuddling. It's like a cuddle party at like the very start. And we did this thing where it was like kind of like musical chairs, right? So there was like I don't want to call him DJ. There was like the orgy master. I guess that's like the word I'll use. There was the orgy master, and he was on the speaker set. And we were doing a thing like musical chairs, except semi-naked. So you would have a cuddle buddy, and oh yeah, by the way, like guys and gals or whatever like that. Like it didn't matter. Guys and gals. You had a cuddle buddy, and then when he changed music, you had to go to a different cuddle buddy. And then like there was a dude with a gong, right? And then when the dude with a gong when the dude with the gong hits the gong, you gotta take off like one article of clothing. So that's how it worked. So like as it went through the night, eventually we were all just naked. And then when the DJ master or orgy master or like that, when he turned off the music, he switched to slow jazz or some shit. And he's like, all right. Now we're gonna switch it up a bit. No more cuddling. Now we're gonna go over to like oral sex, and then after that we do penetration. And the thing is that like we're still doing the musical chair bit, but he switches up the music. So like at first we went to like some R&B shit, and then he went to jazz music, and then after jazz music he went to like orchestra music or some shit. And during the time of the music playing, you're with one partner, and then when he changes the music each time, you had to go to a different partner, no matter what. This actually kind of sucked for the dudes, because some of the dudes were like in the middle of like about to be like blue balled. Like a chick is going down on them, and then like the music changes, so they had to switch chicks, but they're kind of like right in the center of it, so they might be blue balled. So like they're like rushing to get like another partner like really quick. And some guys got really desperate that like they didn't care if like another dude would have given him a blowjob. They're like, yo, you gotta give me a blowjob, because like I was in the middle of another blowjob, and like I'm about to come, but then we had to stop. But then like you're in the center of like about to climax, but then like not about to climax. So it's like you're being blue-balled right now. So like you need someone to finish you. You're about to be finished, but you need someone to finish you. You know, unless you want to use your hand. But yeah, just say no homo, exactly. So that's what kind of made it unsafe, because we're switching partners like every 1 minute, like every 1 minute or like every 2 minutes. So I think I must have had like at least like, I think I had like at least 10 girls and like 10 girls and like 8 dudes like fondle my balls and shit. And then like, I think I penetrated like at least like 7 girls and 1 dude. So yeah, we were just going over. If I remember right, I eventually climaxed when I was titty fucking one of the girls. And then like when you climax as a dude, it's different. The rules were different as a girl or a dude. If you climax as a dude, but you still wanted in, basically you went out of like the fucking orgy circle, and then like they had like energy drinks and Gatorade. There was like Gatorade, energy drinks, Red Bull and shit on the side for the guys, so that way you could drink it and like try to like get through like our refractory period, you know, and like, you know, try to load another bullet in the chamber, so to speak. And then like once you got your energy back up and once you were sure that like you can bonerfy yourself again, I think there were also pills. I think there were pills there too if you needed the pills. If you wanted the pills. I think that was available too for the guys. And once you're ready for that, then you could go back. You could go back in the musical chair orgy. And it lasted for about 3 hours. It lasted for about 3 hours, the whole thing. And then after that, then like the dude with the gong, he would gong like one last time to signify like the end of the orgy. And then afterwards, like things were actually quite, what's the word I'm looking for? Not wholesome. Things were quite professional at the very end of the orgy. Like, we're all putting on our clothes, and then like anyone that you vibe with, you can like exchange phone numbers or like talk about your classes and be like, yo, like, you want to go home or something together or some shit like that. Like things were very professional at the very end. I ended up getting like, I think 7 girls' numbers at the very end, and 2 guys. I got like 2 guys' numbers. 2 guys' numbers and like 7 girls' numbers at the very end of that night. And I stayed there for the whole 3 hours. But like, I didn't leave like right away though, so like, it was like 3.5 hours. So like, after I left. And then like, when I left, I met back with my previous group who was outside waiting for me. And they were all like, you actually stayed for like the entire time. And I was like, I did. And I was like, look, I got numbers. And I showed them my flip phone, because I had a flip phone back in the day. And they're like, okay. And then they were asking me for details. They're like, so like, how many penetrations did you actually do? And like, how many people went on your dick? Or whatever like that. Oral sex or whatnot, you know? I think the number that I gave them was like 16, but I think I inflated that because it wasn't 16. I think it was only up to 13 or 12 or something. But like, they weren't watching, so I just inflated that number. But like, the proof I had was the phone numbers I had, at least though. And the day afterwards, and then like, not just the day afterwards, like we actually kind of went constantly for like a couple days actually, for like the whole week. One of my classmates, his uncle was a doctor. So we actually had his uncle check me out, like periodically, basically, to see if I had any like STDs. And yeah, I know this sounds stupid, but I was in college. You do stupid shit in college, right? That's what you do in college. You do stupid shit in college. So I went to see his uncle for like the whole week or whatever like that, right? And then like, we even prefaced it too by saying that I went to an orgy. Because the uncle, you know, he wants to ask too. He's like, he has asked as a doctor, not because he was, you know, like, he was like a friend of a friend or whatever. He had to ask as a doctor. He's like, okay, why do you want to get checked for STDs? Do you want to check just a check, or did you have sexual relations with someone and now you want to check? And then like, me and my friends, you know, we're all like, no, actually I was in an orgy. And then he was like, oh, you were in an orgy. Okay then. Well, that's a very good reason then to get checked. And then like, he asked me too. He's like, all right, in case it comes out positive, do you have like the contact information for like anyone that you did like in that night? And then I told him, well, not everybody. I have some phone numbers on my phone, but I'm pretty sure that's not everyone. But I could always ask the orgy master who attended, because he actually keeps a list. And I could get it from them, just in case. And he's like, okay, good. As long as you have an idea or some shit. So I did the first test. It came out negative. But then, like, he did tell me that, like, sometimes you may be asymptomatic at the start. Or, like, you know, you may not show symptoms or something. So just keep on coming in or something like that, just in case. And every time I went in, it was always negative. And, well, I still don't have an STD. So, yeah. So, since I didn't get an STD, and since I did go to the orgy, I got a lot of nice stuff from that Truth or Dare game. I got a couple stereos from some of them. One of the girls gave me a quickie because I really wanted a quickie from her. Another girl, she promised to get her uncle to give me a recommendation to get a job somewhere. So I got that recommendation. One of the guys, he had to let me borrow his car for a week. And he had like a Lamborghini or sports car or some shit. I'm not much of a car dude, but I do know that cars get chicks. So I was like, you gotta let me borrow your car for a week. And he's all like, you're not gonna trash it, are you? I'm all like, I won't trash it, probably, but you gotta let me have it for a week. God damn it. So I got a lot of nice stuff. I got a lot of nice stuff for doing that dare. Oh yeah, and then the girl that I did the quickie with. I did not get an STD from her, and she did not get pregnant. So, yeah. Actually, I did get like a second date with her, by the way. Because, okay, so like, I say quickie, but then like, okay, so at first she was all like, okay, so you just want to just do it then? And I was like, let's go on a date, and then we could just do it. Because I kind of wanted to be somewhat romantic about it. So we kind of went on like a fake date, and then we had the quickie. But then afterward, though, she said she had a good time. So like, we actually did go on a second date. We went on a few dates, and then afterwards we just kind of like never talked. We never talked again after that. But she was hot. She was hot, and that was all that mattered to me. Alrighty. Okay. So we were supposed to be talking about Hololive shit, and we weren't talking about Hololive. I was talking about college for some reason. I don't know why. I'm changing up the music. Okay, this is fine. All right. With my OBS. All right, cool. So, the premium edition version of Aquarium. We got a music CD. That's cool. Aquarium theme song CD. It's got a pink background. Let me open that up and let me just look at the CD. CDs are very old-fashioned, huh? CDs are old-fashioned, but we're still getting them. That seems kind of weird, right? It's like even now we're still getting CDs in like premium edition of stuff. I feel like that's the only way I even get CDs nowadays. Like no one buys CDs anymore. We just get them in premium edition shit. Want cassettes? Can I get like an 8 track or something? I want like an 8 track. I want a Betamax. Can I get like a Betamax? Vinyl's actually good though, right? Like, wait, doesn't vinyl actually have like better sound quality though than like digital stuff or some shit like that? So vinyl will actually still keep circulating? Vinyl's supposed to be really good, I heard. Like if you actually want to listen to like real music or some shit like that. Theme song CD. Well, it tells you exactly what it is. Theme song CD. All rights of the manufacturer and of the owner of the recorded work reserved. Unauthorized copying, public performance, broadcasting, renting, and making transmittable of this record prohibited. 2016 Cover Corp. That's the back of a CD, just in case you forgot what the back of a CD looks like. It's reflective. It feels like a CD. Don't know what else to say. And then the booklet. Usually these booklets have like the lyrics in them and stuff like that. If I could get it out. Alright, let me see. I remember Aqua always says too that she wants like smaller boobs, but like her artist keeps giving her bigger boobs and shit. And then Kanada always asks for bigger boobs, but then she never gets it. Yep, lyrics. Oh yeah, so yeah, that is the 3 I guess we're getting. So Aqua, Fubuki, and Marion. Yeah. So Fubuki is supposed to be like the Ojo-sama, and then Marion and Aqua are like the maids. I guess the main character, Theo, is also supposed to be like a high society person. So like, the main character and Fubuki are technically supposed to be, I guess, the ones that actually get married. But then like, Aqua's the canon ending though, I think, or some shit. So wait, what's this one then? Oh, there's a drama CD. Oh, I'm gonna totally listen to this. Oh, there's a drama CD. Oh, that's cool. Kind of disappointed that the drama CD doesn't have art. There's no booklet with the drama CD. I'm kind of disappointed at that. I will open this up. I kind of feel like I shouldn't be using my knife anymore because like my knife is super sharp and like I don't accidentally want to like cut something that like I'm not supposed to cut. But then like I also don't want to use my scissors because my scissors, I feel like I've cut more things with my scissors because like my scissors aren't sharp and they're kind of dull. And then like I end up having to like cut through something that I don't mean to cut through. So I feel like the knife is actually safer. I did check to see like if there was like an easy peel thing on this plastic wrapping, but there wasn't. Because like good manufacturers, they put like a little plastic pull strip on them, and then like on the pull strip you can like just pull on it and it will just open up. But it wasn't on here. It was not on here. Oh yeah, did you guys give away candy for Halloween? I tried to, but like there was no kids. There was no kids. Do you know how I know? So I had to work. I had to work on Halloween. I left a bowl. I left a bowl of candy out on my porch, and no one got any candy. Like when I came home, like the bowl looked, it was full. Like maybe one kid might have come by to get candy, but like no one got candy though. Yeah. It's a CD. Ooh. I don't know if you guys can see it, but I can see what the burn mark is. You can see like, that's empty space, and then I believe that is the... Oh no, that's the burn mark. That's the burn mark, and then that's empty space. Yeah, I believe that's what it is. Yeah. You ever got to buy candies? Ah. Well, you know what? Candy is on discount now, at least where I live. Halloween candy is now on discount, so you can buy yourself a candy as an adult. Oh wait, is that a standee? Oh, this is a standee, I think. I think that's a standee. Oh, this is nice. This is nice. I'm gonna put this next to my Korone, and Akayu figurine. Oh, that's not. Oh, you guys can't feel it, but this feels really nice. It's like really thick. This is like really thick acrylic. This actually feels really nice. This feels super nice. Yeah, here like holiday stuff always gets discounted the day after. Christmas decorations, Halloween candy, Easter candy always gets discounted. So I have like two stand. So like, it comes with two standy things. So I guess I had to put it like this, I guess. So like this? Yeah, like this. Okay. Okay, there it is. Yep. So this is what it would look like. So like the standees are on here, is on the bottom. It doesn't really clip in or anything, but the standees are on the bottom, and then like you could just like stand up your aqua thing. So I'm definitely gonna put this. I'm gonna put this like next to Korone and Akayu, next to my Korone and Akayu figurines. And then my Korone and Akayu figurines is also next to my 416 figurine. I'm not a fan of candy corn. I'm not a fan of candy corn. So I like chocolate and fruity candies and shit. Yeah. Yeah. It's sturdy. It's actually nice and sturdy, by the way. It's not gonna fall over. Waxy. I'm not a fan of wax candies. And candy corn's like one of those wax candies. That's instructions on like literally like how to put up the standee, which I don't need. I don't really need this cardboard anymore, but like I'm gonna keep the card, or I guess I don't need the cardboard. I guess I don't need this cardboard because the box is right here. That's a big box actually. That is a big, this is actually a really big box. Here's the box next to my head for comparisons. Yeah, it's bigger than my head. Yeah. And the Switch game is like only like this big. The Switch game isn't even that big. That's the actual game. I feel like I want to keep the cardboard. I don't know. Minato Aqua from Hololive, it says. Oh, so here's how you know it's also not like an arrow game. Oh, I gotta put it the other way. It's a C. The Zero rating for this game is C. If this was a real dating sim, it would be D. But it's not a D. So it's a C. So if it's a C, that means this is relatively a family-friendly. This is like a family-friendly dating sim, essentially. There may be like some ecchi stuff, but like it's not a D rank, because D would be like where the real ecchi stuff is, but it's not a D, it's a C. Because I have some D games, if I remember where they are. Hold on, wait, was this one a D? Was this one a D? No, oh shit, no, that one's not Japanese. I forget where my Japanese stuff is. It's in a box somewhere. Yeah. Aqua needs to be a D. If it was a marine game, if it was Marine would be a D. But this is Aqua, so it's a C. Alright, let's go ahead and open up the plastic. You can't see it, but there is plastic. There is a plastic on this thing, so I do need to open this. There we go. I've actually always wondered why Fubuki was in this game. Like, did Aqua just email everyone asking if they wanted to be in a dating sim? And was Marine and Fubuki the only ones to answer? Because like, Fubuki's like she's not Aqua's gen mate. That's the only reason why I asked. I mean, okay, I guess to be fair, Marine's not Aqua's gen mate either, I think. Wait, they are gen mates. They are gen mates. Minato Aqua Gen Mates. I gotta look this. I'm actually looking this up. Who were her Gen Mates again? Let me see. Let me see who her Gen Mates were. Because Marine belongs to, like, in the fantasy. She's like in the fantasy gen era or something like that. Generation 2. Okay, Aqua's in Generation 2. So, Aqua, Shion, Ayame, Choco Sensei, and Subaru. Okay, yeah. The third gen is Hololive Fantasy, so that's where Marion is. And then Gamers is Fubuki's generation. Gamers is like in between. Gamers was in between second generation and third generation. So Aqua's gen mates are not in this game. The Gamers is Fubuki, Mio, Akayu, and Korone. If I remember right from the stories, it's like Fubuki. I think it started with Fubuki. Like, Fubuki was like gonna be a VTuber, and then like Cover Corp was all like, you can't debut by yourself or some shit like that. So Fubuki basically made her own generation. If I remember right, it started with Fubuki. Yeah, they're all like, you can't debut by yourself. So like, she had to get friends. So it's like, she got Korone. Mio, Korone, Akayu, and Fubuki, they basically all know each other. So that's how they all got to be VTubers. Ooh, it's nice and you can see it. You can see how shiny this is on the camera, actually. You can see the fucking glare. You can see my my fucking ring light. Yeah, that's how shiny. That's how shiny you know it is. I love seeing this on games. It tells you how many players is on there. It says 1, just in case it wasn't obvious, because it's a Dane sim. 1 player. 1 monitor. 1 player. 1 switch. 1, 1, 1. 1 player only. 1 player. Just in case you didn't know. Just in case. SSR box. There's the Switch game. Look at all that cardboard. Look at all that fucking cardboard on the side. That's a lot of extra cardboard just for the packaging for the game itself. But that's because there's shit in here. There's stuff in here. But that's the game. The game is quite small compared to the box. Funny enough, I actually did download the demo for Aquarium, but like I didn't play it. And I only downloaded it just so that way I can archive it onto my game hard drive. That's the only reason why I downloaded the demo. I'm trying to like open this without scratching the box. There we go. The funny thing is, like, I'm not even gonna put this actually in my Switch. I'm not even gonna put it in my Switch. I'm actually just going to install the digital version on my Switch. Oh. This is legit for collection purposes. Hey, remember back in the day when the save file used to be on the cartridge itself? So then, like, if you took the cartridge to like another system, the save file would be on there. But nowadays, the save file is on the system though. There's no instruction manual. That's kind of sad. There's no clips. There's not even any clips over here to like hold the instruction manual. I guess the instruction manual will be here because there's clips. But yeah, there's no. I miss instruction manuals. I miss that. There's There's the Switch cartridge thingy. Wait, that seems really deep, actually. Is it supposed to be that deep? Hold on. I feel like I need to compare this with another Switch game that I have. Which, I still have the Rune Factory. I got the Rune Factory one right here. I gotta compare them. I gotta compare them now. Oh, I totally forgot. My Rune Factory came in a metal case. This is actually a really thick metal case. Oh! The Rune Factory came with an instruction manual. There's actually an instruction manual in the Rune Factory one. Oh, I guess it is that deep. I feel like I don't remember, like, I feel like I don't remember the contact points being so big. I thought they were a lot thinner or something. I don't know. I guess I haven't looked at one in such a long time. Yeah. Actually, if I think I remember hearing this, from like a Nintendo Direct or something like that. The reason why the box is so big is because they didn't want it to look as small when you look at it compared to like PlayStation 4 boxes or like Xbox boxes. They didn't want them to be tiny because like it wouldn't look as good on your game shelf or something. You know, for people that still care about buying games physically. Like, the PS4 box and the Xbox box is still bigger, but like, they didn't want it to look tiny though. So that's why it comes in such a big box. I think I remember hearing about that in a Nintendo Direct. Like, they talked about it or something. So basically, it's a marketing. The reason why the box is like that is because it's a marketing thing. Also, you also have to think about like the target audience too for video games. It's not adults like us, it's kids. So you don't want to give a kid a very tiny cartridge box and have them lose it, I guess. Do they still put like the chemical on here to prevent kids from swallowing these things? Because I can eat this. I can totally eat this. Do they still put chemicals on this thing? I want to lick it, but I don't want to lick it. I'm pretty sure they do still put the chemical on here. So if I lick it, it'll taste really bad. I'm not going to. I'm not going to lick it. I do really like Aqua's mascot thing, the little cat. I like the poorly drawn cat. It looks so empty without an instruction manual. Like, there really should be something here, I feel. Even if they were gonna put an instruction manual, I feel like there would be like a postcard or like some kind of like picture of Aqua or some shit. I don't know. It just feels really empty. And then... how do I just lift? Or no? How do I get to the inside? I'm trying to get to the inside of this. Do I just lift it up, or? Oh, it's locked. It's locked in. Ah, there it is. Ah, I got to the inside now. Ooh, keychain. Keychain. That I won't put on my keys. I'll just put this as decoration for my wall or something. It's like standard. It's like a standard like acrylic keychain. I have my where's all my other Hololive keychains that I got at Evo? I think they're up here. I want to compare. I want to like compare the feeling and the quality. I think they're over here. Where were they? Where were they? I actually legit don't remember where they're at. I kind of don't remember where they're at, actually. Where are they? Where are they? I bought like fucking like 10 of them that I showed off on stream, and now I don't know where they're at. Huh. I actually don't remember. I don't remember where they're at, actually. I'll actually have to look for them. Torture tested like 45. Huh. I don't remember where I put all my Evo stuff. Like, I have like my car stuff here, which I still didn't put on my car yet, but like the peakers. I got the peakers here. The reason why I haven't put the peakers on my car yet is because I want to get my car washed, and I still haven't done it. My car hasn't been washed in like half a year. I have not washed my car in so long. Yeah, it's been a while since I washed my car. And by wash my car, I mean take it to a car wash, because I'm not gonna physically wash my car. I'm not actually gonna physically wash it. I'll just take it to a car wash. Is it in my backpack? Huh. I think it's in my backpack? I remember, like, I was going to, like, hang my Hololive keychains as decorations, but then, like, I never did. So, now I'm actually legit wondering where they're at now. I actually don't remember where they're at. Is it in here? Because, like, I know that I showed it off on stream. Obviously, I showed it off on stream. But then, like, after I show it off on stream, it's actually a mystery, like, where they're at now. Because I haven't looked at them in a long time. Huh. Obviously, I know where my arcade sticks are, because I actually, like, use my arcade sticks, but I don't know where the Weebo shit is. I think I ended up putting them all, like, in a Weebo box. I think that's what I ended up doing. It's in a Weebo box, which I still have not unboxed fully, I think. So I cannot compare the Aqua Hololive keychain right now, since I don't know where they're at. Oh, well then. I mean, like, I wasn't planning to, like, look back at my previous merch, but now that I want to, I don't know where they're at. What's this? Is this a... Oh, this is like a Waspro. It's one of those cloth. It's like one of those cloth Waspros. This is good. It's like one of those good cloth Waspros then. It's not like those paper thin Waspros either. Oh, it feels nice. It actually feels really nice. And then these are like the little holders. Oh, I get it. It's just the cover. It's basically just the cover of the game. Yeah, it's basically this. It's this as a Waspro. Obviously without the Nintendo Switch logo on it. That's what it is. I think I would need to... Let me see. I would need to... This and... Yep. It's decently wall scroll size, actually. Very, very decently wall scroll size. This is nice. I like it. Yeah. That's nice. Okay. Okay. So yeah, I'll hang this. Yeah, I'll totally hang this. And then like these things, you actually like connect them together and then you put it through the top because there's a hole. There's actually a hole at the top right here. So you loop it in. Oh, that's cool. So there actually are, I'm not sure if it shows up on camera that well, but there are crease marks. This was folded. This was folded, so there are crease marks on the wall scroll. So actually, I could just iron it out. As long as like I'm confident to like not ruin the art, I could iron out the crease marks. I actually do have a mini iron. I have a mini iron that I could iron this out with. Do I trust myself to iron the limited edition aquarium wasp row? Do I trust myself? Oh yeah, and then like I also have a Mio coat coming in like in December or something. Yeah, I did pre-order the Mio. I got the Mio coat coming in. It's like a one size fits all thing. I mean, I do have a steam iron. I think this is like another standee, because like this one's a standee, that's a standee, but I think this one's also a standee. And this one's Aqua in the maid costume, this is Aqua in her swimsuit. Let's see. You know what? I'm still really disappointed that the Hololive Summer that we got, everybody had the same swimsuit. It's like, I get it. I think they had to do it that way or something, but like, it still sucks that they don't have like their own unique character swimsuits like everybody got before. Like, okay, it's like, who has a unique swimsuit? I know Mio has one. Mio's got a unique swimsuit. I think all of Generation 1 and 2 all have unique swimsuits. It's like once you get to Generation 3 and up, they don't have swimsuits anymore, right? Isn't that when they lost their swimsuit privileges? Because fucking YouTube was flagging it as porn? YouTube started flagging their videos, and then they couldn't do swimsuit streams anymore. It sucks. Oh yeah, it's another standee. So basically you get two standees in here. It's basically the same acrylic thickness from what I'm seeing. It's about the same. I know that Hololive Gamers didn't get one because like there was a Mio. Okay, wait, Mio is Gamers. Okay, so Mio got one, but not Corone and not Okayu. So I think Mio was the last one that got a swimsuit then. Cause Okayu and Corone never got a swimsuit. But Mio had a pretty... Mio didn't even have that much of a sexy swimsuit, honestly. Mio had like a sporty. She kind of had like a sporty bikini or something like that. It was really... I thought Mio's bikini was actually very well, like, tastefully made. But, like, I know that, like, YouTube went on, like, a banning spree. Like, half of Mio's streams actually ended up being privatized because, like, Mio got, like, 2 strikes or something. For, like, sexualization or some shit like that. So, like, Cover Corp was, like, panicking. Because, you know, once you hit the 3 strikes, you know, your channel gets, your channel gets banned and shit. So, like, they had to talk to YouTube and shit. And they were like, please don't ban Mio for being too sexy or whatever. Like, it would have been awesome if, like, Chloe got, like, a unique swimsuit. And she probably would have got, like, a real good one. But again, everybody got the same generic swimsuit, though. There we go. Alright, cool. So, it has like a stand right there. You just gotta like pop it in. So yeah. It's not reversible. So like it's one side. Because some standees are reversible, but this is not reversible. So it's just one side only. Cool. Cool. Aquarium acrylic figure. That's exactly what it says on the tin. What's this? Holy shit, it's a light novel. Yo, there's a fucking aquarium light novel in here. Holy shit. Yeah. Guys, I'm gonna give this, like, honestly, like, a week or something, because the game just came out. I'll give this, like, a week or two. This will be fully translated. Like, go to the Hololive fucking Reddit. I bet you this will be translated. Wow, yeah, this is a full fucking light novel in here. And... oh, instructions on, like, how to put together your wall scroll. Okay. That's cool. That's cool. I don't need these instructions, so I'm just gonna toss it. More CDs! How many CDs did I get in here? Holy shit. So I got 4 CDs, because, like, the other 2 CDs was, like, the opening theme. So this was the opening theme, and here's a drama CD. So I guess these 2 must be, like, the soundtrack or something. This is spoilers. This is legit spoilers. It's spoiling all the CG art. Alright, let me open this one up. But I think this one is like the BGM. Where's my knife? I don't know where the knife went. Where'd the knife go? Where'd the knife go? Oh, there it is. Knife. Knife. Come on. Come on. What the hell? Try not to cut myself, but try not to cut the CD case as well. I actually do have, like, some, like, Negima cases and, like, Idol cases from my CD days that were kind of scratched up a bit. But I think I didn't care as much back then. I have, like, some Nana Mizuki CDs. I have, like, some Nana Mizuki CDs, and, like, I have some other ones that, like, I got scratched up a little bit. Let's see. Oh, it says right here, Aquarium original soundtrack. So this is just the BGM. Yep, and then it even says, like, all the track names on there. That's cool. It's not a book. This is actually not a book. It's just like one sheet of paper. The front side is art, and then the back side is all the tracks, I guess. Background music composed by Hamu, Boxtail Grass Studio. Cool. Awesome. I'll put that back in because it belongs in here. And then this one. Recitation CD. So this is not a drama CD? So this has got to be like one of those things where, like, it's like, it used to be like the voice actors kind of like talking about the game and shit. So I guess this would be like Fubuki and Aqua talking about the game and Marine. I kind of want to put this in, actually, to see what this is. The drama CD, I understand. I understand what a drama CD is, but I'm pretty sure this one would just be the girls just talking about the game, I guess. I am one of those weird people, by the way, that does still have a CD, DVD burner on my computer, because I do use DVDs still to archive shit. And then, like, I added to, like, my DVD book, because I have, like, a DVD book. It's kind of too bad that Blu-ray didn't really take off as much as it did, because by the time Blu-ray took off, everybody, like, hard drives and cloud storage was a lot cheaper at that point. But then the nice thing about Blu-ray burning though is that you have something physical like on you though. So like I still think there is some value in like physical burning shit. So I still have it on my computer. Okay, so I actually do want to put this on my computer, right? Also, this is the last thing. This is literally the last thing to unbox. So that's it. Once again, like he was like the little light novel thing. So yeah, I'm gonna put this in my thing right now. I'm gonna see what it is. I'm gonna put this on and I'm gonna see what it is. What is it? What is it? I mean, surely it's not just like Drama CD 2.0. Surely it's not that. Hold on. New options available for CD audio. So yeah, it is a music audio because my computer reads it as such. All right. One moment. I'm actually gonna plug in the Switch right now to get it kind of set up. I'm plugging this in right now. There we go. Okay, so put that right there. I feel a sneeze coming up, so like I'm trying to hold it back. I failed. Okay, there it is. Okay. I think I'm good. Okay, I think I'm good now. Oh, that's the wrong button. One moment. Nope, not that one. Alright. Let me see if I can install the game right now, so that way, like, I can, like, have it ready afterwards. Let me see if I can get this working. Yeah, looks like it's installing just fine. Awesome. Alright. Let me go ahead and pause the music, and let me see if I can just play the audio from the CD and see what's going on in here. Alright, let's see. I'm using Foobar to play my music, but I might have to use something else. Yep, alright, not Foobar. Alright, Foobar don't work. Alright. Not Foobar. Something else. Windows Media Player?
ある日、
Oh.
私は夢を見た。燃える森の中を逃げ回り、そして滝から落ちる夢。ひどい悪夢だけど救いはあった。だって最後までご主人様と一緒にいられたから。様と二人で湖へハイキングに行く予定なのに、どんよりした気持ちが抜けない。悪いことの前触れなのかと思うけど、1ヶ月前から決まっていた予定をキャンセルするのは絶対に嫌だ。だって今日はご主人様とデートする日なんだから。期待と不安で胸がいっぱいになり、思わずそばにあったクマのぬいぐるみを抱きしめる。大きくて柔らかくて、ご主人様からプレゼントしてもらった大切な宝物だ。夢のことなんて気にしたらダメ。今日行くのは湖だから、夢とは全然違う。うん、絶対大丈夫。そう自分に言い聞かせて、ぬいぐるみから離れる。よし、ハイキングの準備をしなきゃ。お弁当とか水筒とか、あと敷物も準備しないとね。よーし、やるぞー。気合を入れて立ち上がり、台所に向かう。料理をしているうちに悪夢の記憶は少しずつ薄れていった。料理を終えた私が泣くのは全然違うと言い、今はむずがゆい思いを胸に抱いて。
Believe that is the only track in here. Yeah, I'm just double checking. Yep. Okay then. I will have to listen to that on my own time. I will listen to that. Okay. I will go ahead and take the CD out. Recitation. It says recitation. So like, is it like reciting like the very first chapter of the game or something? I actually don't know. Because I haven't played the game yet. So like, I guess I'll see what it is. I'm not sure if it's supposed to be like a summary either. I kind of wasn't paying attention to what Aqua was saying, honestly. So I'll have to look into that. I definitely also am going to listen to the drama CD afterwards. Actually, wait, I might as well like have a little look-see into the drama CD. I'll look at it right now, actually. Let me see. Let me look at this drama CD. Alright, let me see. Whoopsie. I was trying to close the CD, but like my wires got in the way of the CD. Yeah, because I have like USBs on top of like the CD player, so like I have wires on it. For some reason, my foobar doesn't like playing music like directly from like audio CDs, so like I gotta use like a different program for that. Alright, what do we... How many tracks are on the drama CD? How many tracks are on the drama CD? Just one?
ドラマ CD メイドアクアのモーニングルーティーン
Made Aqua morning routine, she said.
このドラアクアリウム
Yep.
テン
Usually drama CDs tend to have like more than one scenario on it, but this one only has just the one. I'm not complaining too hard about it though. I'm not gonna complain too hard about it.
アクアリウム
Yeah. Yep, I went into the CD and I only see one track. So, yeah. Then I will definitely listen to that on my own time. So, the opening CD and the drama CD came separate outside the box, but I wonder if I can fit it in the box now, because like inside the box was like the keychain as well as like the acrylic standee. So like if these aren't in here, I wonder if I can fit these in there now. Nope. It doesn't close. Like this flap right here, it literally does not close. So I will not be able to do that then. Alright. Kind of awkward then for me to have like these two extra CDs on the side and like not be able to put in the box. That's a little bit awkward. Because like I have like the giant Nintendo Switch game box right here, but the other stuff was outside the game box. So it's like that was outside, this was also outside the game box, the big standee. Everything was outside. It came as like a separate package. I guess to be fair, they probably expect people to like have the standees out, I guess, and not put it inside the box. So having that standee not fit in here doesn't really affect me that much. But the CDs though, would have liked to have the CDs in here, I guess. But whatever. Yeah, I won't be able to close it. Close this. Just kind of locks in there, and go ahead and pop the Switch game in here. So like, yeah, there's definitely space down here. There's space down here, but then like I still can't fit a CD in that space though. It's like I can't do it because there's like a flap in there too, so I mean, I guess I could remove the flap, but then like it would also get rid of like structural integrity. Nope. I was also seeing too if I could slide it in from this side, but no, I can't do that because there is also like a wall in there, which I didn't notice. Yeah, so like that's like for structural integrity. So like the only spot I could put it is on top? Oh wait, that might actually work. If I could put it on top, actually, that might actually work. Like this. If I could still close it. Because again, like the acrylic stand was in here. So if I could do that then. The keychain doesn't even take up that much room, I guess, but. Because this wasn't meant for all 4 CDs in here. Oh, wait, actually, wait, that kind of works, I think. That actually, I think that actually kind of works. Is it in? Oh, yeah, it's in. Yeah, I actually managed to fit the CDs in there. So the only thing that I have outside then would be the acrylic keychain, as well as like both standees. So yeah, that standee, keychain, and then the other standee. So that, yeah, that's it. Overall, pretty basic, I guess, for a premium edition of a game. The standees are actually really nice. I prefer getting the standees over an art book. Art book is always nice, I guess, if you want to look at, like, I guess, like, concept art or something, but I've always preferred, like, decorational stuff over art books, because oh, shit, can I close this? Oh, I'm trying to see if I can close this. There we go. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Oh, oh no. I'm actually not sure if I can close this. It's the CDs. It's definitely the CDs that I put in there. So, like, it kind of makes it thicker on the side, which I didn't realize. Even though I think it should close, though. I feel like this should be able to close. I'm not sure what's preventing me from closing it. I took the game out on the side as if that's going to do anything. Yeah, I think it's the CDs, so if I take this out and put the game back in. Alright, so like I should be able to close it now. Okay, hold on, let me slot this back in. There we go. Alright, I should be able to close this now. What the hell? What am I hitting? Oh, I'm hitting the inside. Okay. There's like a flap right there. What the hell? Oh, I was doing it wrong. The flap doesn't go on the inside, it goes on the outside. Wait, if it goes on the outside, then that means I should be able to close it, actually. So, let me see if I can get the CDs back in. Alright, let's see. CDs in. Flaps go in there. Lock the flap over here in. Game goes right there. It's a little tilted because right here was like the keychain, actually. So... Oh, I still can't close it? Wait, there it is. Oh, there we go. And, like, it actually shuts tight. Like, it's actually, like, the seam goes across. So, yeah, I actually did manage to, that one's not supposed to be flush, but I actually did manage to close it tightly. It does say on here, actually, all the goodies it comes with. So, yeah, there's the original soundtrack. There's the... Oh! That's what the recitation CD is for. The recitation CD actually is for the not visual novel, for the light novel. Yeah, it's just reading the light novel. Oh, that's what it's for. And it's got the keychain, it's got the acrylic stand, of course, it's got the game itself. Cool. Neato. Neato. Alright, let me see if I can, So here's the thing. I already thought about, like, trying to get the Switch working with my, capture card before the stream started. But then, like, I didn't do that. So now, I gotta go and double make sure that it's actually plugged in. Which I'm pretty sure it's not plugged in. I'm sure it's not plugged in because, like, I was kind of, like, testing out, like, other stuff, off stream. So I gotta find out where the HDMI cable is, and I gotta plug that in now. Is that the power adapter, or is that the HDMI? Can't tell. I can't remember if it was, like, the thicker wire or the thinner wire. I think the thinner wire was my HDMI. I want to say was the HDMI. Nope, thicker one. Yep, thicker one was the HDMI. All right. I'm glad I checked. All right, so I gotta follow where this cable's going. Yeah, it's just loose. Like, it's actually not plugged into anything. So let me see if I can plug this in. The hat's in the way. I gotta take off the hat. All right. If I'm lucky, this will actually work the first time. If I'm not lucky, then unfortunately, like, I'll have to, like, restart OBS because, like, my capture card, it's not like a black magic or anything like that. My capture card has this weird thing where if OBS doesn't sense it, half the time I have to basically just restart OBS. And I'm not sure if there's a way for me to go around that. It's something that also, like, I've been doing, like, ever since I started live streaming, like, you know, like, fucking 15 years ago or whatever. So I'm pretty sure it's just something with how, like, my AverMedia works or whatever. I'm trying to remember where the HDMI input is, and I think I just found it. I think I just found it. Yeah, I found it. Yeah, I was trying to do that blind. All right, cool. My CD case is still open. Let me go ahead and close that. Awesome. All right, let me see if this will work first try. If not, then this will be annoying. And cool. It's not there. Awesome. It's not there. Awesome. So, I will have to do some other wiring stuff. I will be right back, but I'll still be here. Okay, well, that didn't work, so I think I do have to restart OBS. It's always a shame that I have to do this because, like, sometimes I try to set up before the stream and it still doesn't work until I actually want to use it. Okay, let me see. Because that's plugged in. It's on. The switch is turned on. Oh no! Okay, I should not have done that. Oh, I should not have done that. Oh, there we go. Okay, awesome. Okay, cool. That took a while. That took a while. I actually fixed it now. All right, awesome. Okay. I had to like reset my capture card a few times. But we got it. We got it. All right. Want to add this in. I mean, just for funsies, you know. I don't need it, but like I already have it on. So. All right, cool. And then I guess I do need to add in the aqua thing. Make sure. Yeah, like I didn't set this up prior. I probably should have. Probably should have. Yeah, this works. Yeah, I'll just like put this like behind me. All right, cool. Yep, that's good for me. Now, I need to get actually my Switch controller working. So, with this, I gotta do something annoying because I had to, like, resync my controllers. I actually did a test with this controller before, so, like, right now it's synced over to my laptop. Because I was trying to, like, test it out with Holocure. So, because of that, I gotta resync it to the Switch. It is no longer synced to the Switch anymore. I gotta do this weird thing now, like, I gotta get the Joy-Cons out. Okay, I got controllers and recorder. There we go. Alright. So I should be able to plug this in and then just press L and R. Come on. I really hope I don't have to like turn back on the laptop to like resync this controller, because that would be really annoying. I'm pretty sure I can like reset it if I just hit the sync button up here. Let's see if I can do that. That is the sync button, right? Oh, there it is. That is the sync button, okay. I can't even remember the last time I hit the sync button on this thing. That works. Go ahead and just plug that back in. Alright, cool. I can finally give the game a test. The full game, not a demo. Not a demo. Echo, stop. Echo thought I was talking to her for some reason. Alright. I don't have a whole lot of Aqua pictures. I actually have like a shit ton of gamer pictures though. Yeah, I'm very light on Aqua pictures. In fact, I actually had to look for like Aqua pictures for the game before I started the stream. Yeah. This works. Let's put it in. Yeah, that works. That works. gives the general idea. Nice. I haven't tested the game out, so like I don't know if I need to update my Switch or anything. Thank God. I can turn off the music then.
エンターグラム。アクアリウム。
I mean, I have to watch this. Awesome. I guess I am a little disappointed on like just how small the cast is for this game. Other than the main character, it's just Aqua, Fubuki, and Marin. I guess it would have been nice to have like more girls in this game. I guess obviously, Hollow X wouldn't be in this game at the time of like they start like developing this game, but you know, the other girls aren't even in this game either though. So I wonder if it just like conflicted with everyone else's schedule. Like maybe others wanted to be in this game, but they didn't have time to record audio or whatever, or it would just cost too much, I guess. All right, so I can have up to 60 save files. Cool. Technically, I could have more than 60, if I just, like, make a save state, and then I can make it, like, another 60, since I'm on Homebrew. So, technically, I have infinite. Got autosaves. Cool. Oh, 2 autosaves. Then I got a quick save and quick load. That's always different from the auto. I do find it a little bit weird that like the OP plays, even though like I'm kind of like messing with the menu. I mean, I don't need this because like I know how to play a fucking dating sim. I don't need that. Yeah, I don't like any of the extra menus that like is shown. Also, I usually like to put the text speed to like the highest usually. I don't think anybody ever plays dating sims with the speed of the slowest. So like usually in the middle for most people. I used to play that way, but like now I just like instant speed the text so I can like kind of see what's going on. It does make sense to have the text speed in the middle for the most part because like, you know, the characters are speaking and then the text shows up at the same time that they're speaking. But eventually though, I just started just playing games with like instant text speed. At least that's me. That's me. I'll keep the auto shit. Yeah, I'll keep the auto shit as they are. Oh wow, you can change this? Oh. Oh, that's cool. I mean, like, I don't get why you'd want to change this, honestly. I feel like black is kind of like the way to go. Yeah. Yeah, I don't see why you'd want to change the text color, but hey, it's there. It's an option. I mean, it's nice to have more options rather than like no options at all, you know. Yep, I'll take that. Okay, okay, auto mode. Okay, definitely not auto mode. That's auto mode. I mean, like, I sometimes don't even use auto mode a lot these days. Like, this is just... Okay, maybe I don't want it instant. Okay, yeah, that's fast. That's fast enough. Right. I don't want it instant. Oh, that's the opacity. Yeah, this is fun. I do want to look a little bit see-through. I usually lower the BGM, but the BGM is already low actually. Usually, like, I put the voice on high, but the voice is already maxed out though. I think I'll put the sound effects a little bit lower though. But yeah, I usually put voices on max, and I usually lower BGM, but game was kind of already set up. Oh, system voice, cool. Or like just no voice. This needs to be like in every game, just like choosing like voices, like who you want and on and off. Yeah, that needs to be in every game. Although like I've never seen the game do it this way, where like you actually had to like go to each tab or something for each character. I've usually seen it where like they're all like little bubbles or something. They're all like little character bubbles on one screen, and you just kind of like pick the bubbles that you want on and off. This one's like individual settings. But I guess it's okay to do individual settings since, like, this game has such a small cast anyway. So, I already know the general gist of this game. I know that, like, the main character and Aqua are basically childhood friends. And I also know, like, how easy it is to get the Marion ending. Plus button is like my quick menu. Alright, cool. I actually didn't realize that that's what it was. Yeah.
隠れ家を焼かれ
Yep, so this is legit like Romeo and Juliet shit. Yeah.
そしてついに崖の際にまで追い詰められてしまうなんて
Yeah, how do I
こんなこと
how
な
do
ら
I
好
mess with this?
きになんてならなければよかった
The game is okay, so the game is telling me that that's the
僕は
speed
少
it's
しも
going
後
at,
悔
but
してな
like
いよだって
I'm hitting the
たった
analog
一瞬
sticks,
と
but
はい
like
え
nothing's really
どうでした
working
ま
unless
愛
if
し
I
合えた
could hit something.
エミリ
Yeah, I'm not sure if I have to hit something for
苦
that.
しんで死ぬのは嫌です
This is kind of like the weird thing about playing Dane Sims on a system versus like a computer, and that like legit every visual novel or Dane Sim I had ever played on a console, whether it be like PlayStation or Nintendo or whatever like that, I'm literally hitting like every button on the controller just to find out what every button does, because not every game actually tells you what every button does. So you actually need to kind of like figure that out. It's not like the PC where like you kind of use your mouse for everything. For a console, you know, they try to like map everything to the controller, but there was no, I didn't see anything in the options menu that kind of just showed you like
ならば
what all the Switch controller buttons do.
あなたと一緒でしたらずっとずっと
Oh, okay.
お誓い
Then
申し上げており
my
ます
D-pad is also my D-pad's also like a quick menu as well. All right.
僕もさ
All right.
セーブするよ
Yeah, I'm pushing every button. I'm literally pushing every button just to figure out
セ
shit.
ーブ
All
する
right.
よ
Alright.
本当に大丈夫
All right. So we were introduced basically to like a master and his servant, kind of like in the burning building and telling each other that they like each other and shit like that.
設定を変更
Which
す
is
るよ
basically kind of like what the main story of this game is. Aqua and Theo, Aqua and Theo, saying how much they like each other. Again, like I am a little bit spoiled on this game from watching the other girls play it, as well as like the trailer, because like I did see like the trailer a little bit. I could have done that. All right, so I could have done this. Unfortunately, I didn't know how to get to this menu since I was literally pushing every button. The Y button brings up a menu. All right, cool. I didn't know that the Y. The funny thing is, though, like I couldn't have known that the Y button brought the menu because the game didn't tell me that the Y button brought the menu, so I kind of had to figure that out on my own. Now I can read everything. All right. Auto skip message. Wait, where is he? Oh, god damn it. All right. The auto's on and off. Okay, so that's my auto button. I was actually looking for the auto button because I didn't know which button it was. Quick load, quick save. All right, so left is quick load, right is quick save. Got it. Plus menu, the plus button brings up my shortcut menu. Save, load, gotcha config, cool. Skip on and off. So right now I do have it in the menu that like I can't skip text I haven't already read. So when I did hit the R button earlier, the game didn't let me skip it. Title menu. Kind of weird to get this while I'm in the game because I had already like advanced to the title menu just to get into the game, but whatever. Backlog, cool. It's like everything I'm finding out now, I kind of already had to learn since I didn't know what the buttons did. Not that I'm faulting the game or anything like that. This seems to be kind of like a common premise for most Dayton Sims I played. So this is the instruction manual built into the game, but I still would have really liked it if this was printed in physical format in the Switch box. I would have actually really liked it. Well, it's because I'm old school. Because that's literally what this is. This is the instruction manual, except it's not printed in paper form. It literally says page 2, 3, 4, and 5, and 6. Would have liked that printed out. But I'm just way too old though. I am much too old. I'm still unfamiliar how to change the menu down here because it seems like I can't seem to interact with it. If I hold down the... if I hold it down... So, like, if I hit L1, it brings up the menu on the bottom, but, like, I can't seem to I can't seem to interact with it, though. I mean, on here, it just says auto on and off, and I get that part. But I'm not seeing where the option is to adjust it. Unless I can't adjust it on that screen, it's just telling me the speed, and I have to go to config to adjust that. If that's what it is? Because I could do it here. I could do it here, but the fact that it's showing me on the main screen seems to imply that I could do it from there. Yeah, so like now it's showing. Now it's showing on here, but I can't. Because the analog sticks don't work. I've tried in the analog sticks. On the menu, if I hold down the A button, I can adjust it. It doesn't seem to work here, though. Because now auto's off. Auto's on. I can't. Yeah, I'm like... I'm hitting all my buttons, and I can't seem to interact with it. Unless I'm not meant. Unless like I'm not meant to interact with it. Most games I've played, like they just they show like an auto thing to show that you're in autoplay. I've never actually, I don't think I've seen one that shows like your speed icon. The speed icon makes me want to adjust it. Okay, I've already been slightly spoiled on this. I have definitely been slightly spoiled on this. This is the scene where Aqua she makes Theo basically yakusoku promise that like they'll meet each other again in the future and shit. Kind of the same thing like with Love Hina and stuff. So that's kind of like what this is. Now, I never really paid attention too much to when like the other girls were playing this, but I can't remember if in this scene if Theo had already said that like he wasn't a commoner, because Aqua's a commoner. Okay, I gotta turn off auto. I gotta turn off auto. Okay, so Theo did actually say. Alright, so he kind of talked about, like, his family a little bit. Yeah, so Theo? He hasn't told Aqua everything about his heritage, and again, it's because it's supposed to be like a Romeo and Juliet kind of thing. Like, he's purposely not telling Aqua everything. I've always wondered how like Aqua, I mean, it's not like this like the first anime character I've seen that does this, like this whole like dual layered color thing. I've always wondered how that would actually work in real life. I wonder like how your hair would grow, because like it's not random. It's like the inner side of your hair is one color and then the outside of your hair is the other color. But then like that doesn't seem to be consistent, because Aqua does have parts of her front who have that blue color.
毎日早起きして、畑のお世話して。
Also, this is on console, so like, okay, so like I am gonna compare this a little bit with like other console Dame Sims I played before, but I actually found this to be pretty surprising. But with a lot of Dame Sims on PC and visual novels on PC, the main character has no voice because you're meant to kind of like put yourself in the main character spot. So you're kind of supposed to be like reading the text out loud to yourself, essentially. But surprisingly, a good half of the Dame Sims I played, I noticed that when I played them in between going from PC version to console version, and this was especially common in the PS2 era, but also in the PS3 era, they actually gave the main character a voice, surprisingly, on the console version, which kind of makes the console version play almost dramatically different than the PC version does. One Dame Sim that I do like, that I played that did this, was Hyperfesta Girls Party. Hyperfesta Girls Party, main characters straight up just mute in the game. I mean, there's still dialogue, but again, you're supposed to read the dialogue to yourself. But in the PS2 version, though, the main character actually has voice dialogue. And it kind of takes you out of that experience, which I don't think is necessarily a bad thing. It gives him much more of a canonical personality, the way he interacts with the girls. I'm not getting that here, since the main character here has no voice, but just something that I thought I'd like to just mention. Again, obviously, the fan base is otaku, so you're meant to kind of put yourself in the shoes here.
あとは牛に餌をあげたり、川から水を
Like
汲んできたり。
I did see Pecora play this game for a bit, and then I saw who else did I see play this game? I saw Pecora and did Fubuki play it?
うん、いっぱい頑張ればみんなが喜んでくれるから。でもたまに疲れた時はここに歌いに来るんだ。設定を変更するよ。
Okay, now I kind of see why you would not want Aqua as your system voice. Now I kind of see why. Aqua's the main character, so like probably 90% of the dialogue is her. So now like it kind of seems weird to have her be the system voice. I kind of get it now. Now I get it. I'm gonna turn that off. Okay. Wait, did not save?
大好き。
Okay, so it wouldn't. Wait, okay, that's autosave, jump next choices, function. Okay, yeah, so it would not be here. Okay. That's her auto mode, so I don't care. I don't care about auto mode. Okay, I think that's it. Okay. Wait, what happened? Shit, let me see. Oh, wait, you could... Oh, okay. Can I just jump to any point I want then?
恥ずかしいよ。それはそうだけど、私テオのこと全然知らない。
That's kind of cool. That's kind of cool that I can just jump back. I mean, like, is the game constantly making quick saves and auto saves? Alright.
うん
So the game is gonna quick save, or auto save, I should say, on the options. Alright.
だって本当に私緊張するとダメなんだもん。頭が真っ白になっちゃうし、気持ちがブワーってなって何言っていいかわかんなく
So
な
they're
るし。
just kids here, and Aqua doesn't have like very high self-esteem of
大変な
herself.
ことになっちゃうの。
Almost sounds very in character, actually.
笑わないでよ。私は真剣なの。
You can also kind of tell too, like how Aqua is not like a high society girl. I mean, she's a maid, so maids were basically like the lowest of the low back in the Renaissance period and shit like that. But you could definitely tell by her clothing. Actually, you could argue that like in anime, as well as like most fiction, maids actually look way too good for what they are. Because they look really shitty, like historically wise. Also, like, she wouldn't have painted nails. The painted nails is definitely not a thing. Painted nails is for rich people only.
そっかそっか、そんなに会いたいんだ。私のこと好きすぎでしょ。じゃあまた明日来てあげる。約束。
Okay, wait. I remember the Yakusoku part. I remember this.
約束の指切りしよう。
Okay, the pinky promise. Cool.
約束。破ったら怒るから。
Okay, wait. I'm pretty sure we break this promise. I feel like I remember that like he breaks this promise. Like it's again super spoiled, but then eventually like I'll get to the part where like I'm not spoiled.
大丈夫？今日はずっと調子が悪そう。
Oh wait, was that a time skip? Hold on. Okay.
やっぱり今日の手を変だよ。
Okay, we did not break that promise. I feel like I remember us breaking the promise eventually. But I jumped a lot though when I was watching the other when I was watching like Pecora play this game. I feel like I jumped a lot watching her play. I've never really fully watched any of the Hololive Girls streams. I always like was half paying attention. So like I didn't fully watch Pecora's stream. I didn't fully watch like Fubuki's stream when they played this. Because I didn't want to spoil. I didn't want to spoil myself. But like I had to see a little bit. I had to see a little bit of them playing it. Okay, I saw the song part. I saw this part.
朝焼けの空を飛んでく。歌詞忘れちゃった。これじゃテオが元気になれないよ。
And then Aqua was trying to sing to Theo to make him feel better.
よかった。テオが元気になって。でもちゃんと歌えなかったのは反省
So
だよね。
like this is the very first scene of the game, and then there is going to be a time skip to when we meet everyone again as
次は
adults.
失敗しないようにする。だから上手くなったらまた私の
Did
歌
Nene play this game?
聞いて
I
くれる？
think Nene played this game. But it was just a demo though, I think. And then I could have sworn like one of the Holo ID girls played this game too.
いいよ。テオの話いつも面白いもん。リムンズのこととか音楽のこととかもっと聞かせて。
Okay, yeah, so the main character is like already like acknowledging that like he can't keep playing with Aqua.
だって会ったこともないし顔も知らないし。
Like this is like a secret like rendezvous kind of thing. Like nobody knows that like he's talking to Aqua.
だって貴族が何なのかもよくわか
I
ってない
actually
し。
also kind of skipped through the part 2 in like Pecora's playthrough about like why Aqua became his maid specifically, or like if it was just a coincidence or something. The main character is supposed to meet up with Fubuki because Fubuki's a Zhou-sama, but and then Marrying
まずいの？
is just there, but Aqua, I think, was an amazing coincidence, if I remember right.
大人なのに喧嘩してるの？いけないんだ。早く仲直りすればいいのに。
I actually don't know how long this game is supposed to be for a full playthrough. Because there's technically really only like one ending for this game, or one canonical ending, which is the Aqua route. Because the Marine route only lasts like 30 minutes or something. The Marine route's like super quick. You get like basically like a fast ending with Marine route. The Marine route's basically a bad end.
お父さんたち仲直りしたの？
Oh! Yep, okay, yeah, that's the Romeo and Juliet part right there.
もしかしてお父さんたち仲直りしたの？
Yeah, that's definitely like the Romeo and Juliet part. The fact that their families don't get along. Yeah. If I remember right, I think Aqua did say that this game does have a good ending if you pick the right choices.
またいつでも遊びに来ればいいじゃん。
Because we all know how Romeo and Juliet ends, right? Everyone knows how Romeo and Juliet ends. They both die. If I remember right, Romeo, he takes like a poison that slows down his heart rate.
私が遊びに行く。
And then Juliet thought that he died, so then Juliet killed herself. But then Romeo wakes up, and then like Romeo's like, ah shit, she actually thought I died. But then like it was too late though. Juliet already killed herself, so then like he kills himself then. Because the whole point was that he was supposed to fake his death, but he didn't tell Juliet that he was faking his death. But he also didn't know that Juliet would get to him though.
やだ、全然わからない。テオの言ってることむちゃくちゃだよ。もしかして私テオに嫌われるようなことしちゃった？私のせいなら謝るから。だから意地悪しないで。
Yeah, so Aqua wants to remain friends with Theo, but like their social statuses like is not going to let them be friends.
わかんない。全然わかんないよ。私これからもテオと一緒にいたいよ。あ、そうだ、わかった。私ってば天才かも。私がテオのお嫁さんになればいいんだよ。
There we go. Everything will be good if Aqua marries Theo. If Aqua marries the main character, everything will be fine.
お母さん言ってた。夫婦になったら好きな人とずーっと一緒にいられるって。ね、
So
なろうよ。
that's gotta be the
夫婦
happy
に
ending for this game
ねえ
then.
ねえ。
If you get the true ending, you get the true ending, you marry Aqua, and then like you don't have to worry about your social status anymore. At least that's a guess that I'm just taking. That is a wild guess.
わかんない。でも、テオとはずっと一緒にいたいって思う。お話は面白いし、楽しいし、あと優しいし。なんかね、テオと話してると胸のあたりがふわーってあったかくなるの。どうして？さっきから意地悪ばっかり。何よ、何よ、何よ。テオと一緒に遊ぶのすごく楽しかったのに。
This is
テオ
kind
に
of
歌を
sad.
聴いてもら
It's
うの
sad, but like I
す
already
ごく
know
楽
why
しみ
though.
に
It's
してたのに。
because of the
もう知
background.
らない。テオのこと
This is actually sad.
嫌い。
And then Aqua runs off, and this is the last time we see her? That was the last time we saw Aqua, so that was a flashback. That was like a fucking flashback sequence. Yeah. And then we wake up. We fall asleep. We fall asleep at our fucking desk. Yeah, that's what happened. I don't know about you assholes, but like most people don't really remember like their childhood friends from like when they were like 5 or 6 years old. Most people don't. I barely remember some of my middle school friends. I do remember like 1 or 2 elementary school friends I did have though. And then I remember my high school friends, of course. Alright, so Mary. It sounds so in character. It sounds super in character.
起きてこないな。入りますよ。ご主人様。ってよく寝てるわね。もしかしてまた寝つきが悪かったのかしら。
So I already know about this. This is the part where like you can actually get the Marin ending right away, and then the game just ends. The game just like flat out just ends. Cause like it's technically a bad ending. You're not supposed to get the Marin ending. The Marin ending's the easy way out.
このまま寝かせてあげたいけど、そういうわけにもいかないわね。
And you can't marry Marin anyway because of your social status. Marin would just be a
今日はどうや
concubine.
って起こそうかしら。この前は耳元にふーって息を吹きかけて、その前は手の甲を指でなぞって、あ、そうだ、今日は。
So, if I remember right, Marion does not have a heart tattoo on her left breast, canonically. That's just for this game. That's just for this game. I don't think Marion has any tattoos. I'm pretty sure she doesn't have any tattoos canonically. But she does for this game, though. And again, going again with what I was saying before about, like, how good maids fucking look. Like, the maids you see, like, in a lot of animes and fiction, they actually look way too good. They wouldn't look this good in real life. That's not to say that, like, you know, rich people, like, didn't have affairs with their maids. That's not to say that that didn't happen. But they don't look this good, though.
ご主人様を起こして生にも目覚めさせちゃおう大作戦を。ってもう来ちゃったんですか？ご主人様早すぎですよ。マリン大失敗じゃないですか。
What I like about Theo is that, like, a lot of his dialogue is actually very sarcastic. Like, that's me. Like, my inner dialogue, if you guys could hear my inner dialogue, it's basically super sarcastic.
さすがご主人様、お目が高いですね。脱ぎかけのチュラリズムって最高ですよね。いやー、マリン、ご主人様に襲われちゃいます。体にいっぱい教育されちゃいます。
Shuko! Except we're not gonna Shuko, though. I'm going to specifically make sure that I don't get the Marin ending.
そりゃもう早起きして掃除洗濯してご飯作ってきましたからね。テンション上げておかないと今日一日乗り切れませんよ。
Where's the... I'll just do this. Okay.
いやー、それほどで
If
も
I remember right, like legit every Hololive girl that has played this game, they all got the Marin ending by accident, which I'm pretty sure is not by accident, but they all got the Marin ending because it's like super easy to get.
そう言いつつ、私に意地悪されるの好きなくせに、この。ご主人様って
This entire first cutscene is just Marin trying to get the master to sleep with her. That's literally what this first cutscene is.
内心では喜んでるタイプですよ。誘い受け的な。大丈夫ですよ、ご主人様。私、大体の趣味には理解がありますから。たとえご主人様が心の中に獣を飼っているとしても、私はオールオッケー。むしろ
She's okay with the master being a
さあ
beast.
ご主人様、
Master is a beast.
朝から出航しちゃいましょうよ。
There's a Shuko. There's a Shuko.
マジで言ってますか、ご主人様。
And then Marin calls her
全部冗談で。
calls her bluff because like she was supposed to be joking, but then we're all like, yeah, let's Shuko or whatever, because we're being sarcastic about it.
も冗談が上手くなりましたね。え、これは本当に食べられちゃう流れ。いやー、お気に入りの下着つけてくればよかった。お父様、お母様、マリー、幸せになります。
Okay, and then like, oh, so it did autosave. Yeah, so it autosave like literally like on the decisions part. So this is the part where like honestly like if you played any Dane sim, it's obvious that like this is not canon. You know, if you pick the Marion route, it's like a for fun ending. So you're not supposed to hang with Marion because we know that Aqua's the main character. You're not supposed to. You're not supposed to. I like how also like I remember seeing this too in the Pekora stream. I like how if you pick the Marion option, the game actually asks you if you're really sure. If you're really sure if you want to pick the Marion option.
そうだったんですか。もうご主人様ってば乙女心をもてあそんだ罪は重いですよ。マリン、超ショック。うるうる。お詫びに何か。
Sorry, Marion, I'm not going for the horror ending this time. I mean, it's so obvious too what options you're supposed to pick. It's super obvious.
ご主人様。はいただいま。
What's kind of funny about like the Marion ending too is that like
もしかして寝るの遅かったんですか？
is that you go through the Marion ending and like you basically don't even get to meet Aqua, like because technically that was a flashback sequence before and like we want to get that with adult Aqua, but then like you get to the Marion ending and then the game just fucking ends because that's technically a bad ending and then Aqua just never shows up in the game, so the game basically becomes a Marion game instead of an Aqua game. Also, there would not be this much skin showing, like in the Victorian era. Like, Marion would be, like, all the way covered up. Although, like, I also, like, won't say that there probably weren't some maids that, like, did show a lot of skins for their masters, but, like, it would be, like, strictly, like, the concubine maids. It wouldn't be, like, the regular maids. And we all know that the main character in this game is, like, very shonen jazzed, so the main character in this game wouldn't be an asshole. He wouldn't have concubines. This is not that kind of arrow game. Mostly because this game has a C ranking. It doesn't have a D ranking. It would be interesting if this game did have a D ranking though.
ご主人様も私のことまだまだ現役でやれると思いますよね。ね。厳しい。勘弁してくださいよ。ご飯抜きはゴリゴリなんです。
Oh yeah, she came here to wake us up, and we were already awake. This is actually kind of the part of like the girls' live streams where like I kind of actually stopped watching because I didn't want to spoil myself. So like the only thing I know is like the very beginning part of the flashback, and then like the marine scenes. I actually do not know when you get to meet Aqua. I'm pretty sure you meet Fubuki before you meet Aqua. Like, Aqua's like the last character you meet, actually. So you get the option basically to already get a bad ending at the start of the game.
今何か私に隠し事をしましたね。私の乙女心がビビッと反応しましたよ。さあさあ、洗いざらい白状しちゃってください。
I definitely have to say though, Marine is totally acting in character. Like, this doesn't even feel like it's a scripted thing. It just feels like Marine's just saying whatever she wants to say. Like, this almost feels like just watching like a Marine live stream. This would like, basically be kind of like an ASMR stream if Marine did those. I'm actually not sure if Marine does ASMR streams, but this would be like an ASMR stream,
ご主人
and
様
then
は
like
嘘が下手
she
なん
would
です
just
から
roleplay with
最
the
初から
chat
素
room or
直に言
something.
ってくだ
That's
さ
what
い
this
よ
feels like.
それで何を隠
This
してい
feels
た
like
んです
something that
か
like she could do. If YouTube still had annotations, annotations could actually work really well for
もし
this.
かして
But they got rid of
私に
annotations.
迫られすぎてうっかりガチ恋しそうになっちゃったとかまったくもうご主人様もやっと私の可愛さに気づいたんですねマリン困っちゃうご主人様がその気なら私はオールオッケーですよさあお嬢様に隠れて出航しましょう
This is actually a really long conversation for like a lowly maid to be having with her master. Like normally, like it'd just be like it would be just her just waking up the master for like his daily activities, and then she would just leave to clean. But she's been here for a while, just talking with the master. So it's a good thing. It's a good thing Theo's really nice. He ain't a jackass.
ご主人様は真面目ですねま、長所だとも思いますけどとあんまりおしゃべりしてたら朝ごはんが遅くなっちゃいますね着替えベッドの横に置いておきますね私は食事の用意の続きをしてきます
Food sounds good. I could go for some food. I literally just had a power shake before the stream, since I did a workout. So I don't have any other food besides that power shake. The chibi icons in this game are really cute. So Fubuki
お
looks
は
really
ようご
good.
ざいますテオ昨日はよく眠れましたか
So like one way to look at this is that like technically Fubuki is supposed to be the canon ending, but then like, well, the game is not called Fubuki William, it's called Aqua William. So Aqua is the main character, but you could say Fubuki is supposed to be the canon ending, but we're gonna make it not canon. I actually would not have pictured for Fubuki to be in like an Ojo-sama position for this game. I can imagine like other girls being in this Ojo-sama position, like Sora or like who else? Sora or like maybe even like Ayame. Ayame would be like the younger Ojo-sama type of character. But not Fubuki though. Fubuki would not be on my radar for like Ojo-sama types. Not to say that's a bad thing. It just shows that Fubuki is great at what she does.
テオ隠し事はしないでくださいよく寝られなかったと顔に書いてありますまた女の子にひどいことを言われ
The
る
way
夢
that I
を見
would
ま
love
し
to
た
write
か
Fubuki with that, I would love to give her like a split personality thing, just to
熊
make
の
her
あ
a
る
comic
顔で言わ
canon.
れても説得力ありませんよ今日の会合は私が代わりに出席しますからテオはゆっくりしていてください
I do feel like Fubuki's not supposed to be that big though. That feels slightly exaggerated for canon Fubuki.
ダメです伯爵家に気を使わせてしまいます
Can I get a
それ
look
に
at that?
あなたはフランス王家の後継者なのですから大事を取るのは当然のことです
Very fancy. There's actually a little bit of a underboob window, which actually I think should not be there. The underboob window I think kind of like is displaced with the rest of the outfit. Everything else looks good though. I think you could do without the underboob window.
その代わり別の仕事を頼みましょう後ほど説明しますね今はテオの夢の方が
Oh
心
yeah,
配です
also,
今日みたい夢も
anybody who is like
いつもと
fucking
同じ
waiting
悪夢
for
だったの
a
ですか？
freaking translation of this game, don't hold your fucking breath, man. Like Enneagram made this game. So do not hold your breath. Enneagram does not make like fucking
もう
they don't make
思い出さな
fucking
くていい
EN
ですよ
games.
いいえ
I dropped my fucking
もしかしたら過去の記憶が蘇っているのかもしれませんそれなら 体が強く反応してしまうの
This
も無理
game
はあ
also
りま
like
せ
would
ん
not be picked up by like
夢の続きが見
it
られ
wouldn't
れ
be
ば
picked up by like
進展も
Atlas
期
or
待で
like
きます
Nippon Ichi or anything
女
like
の
that. It
子
really
との
wouldn't.
再会とかああいえ今のは失
Y'all
礼でしたね
ass is gonna need to
忘れ
wait
て
for
くだ
either
さい
like a fan translation or some shit like that. This is not gonna get an official EN translation. It's not. I don't want to be a Debbie Downer, but this is not gonna get an EN translation. Like not officially. It's really hard for Dane Sims and visual novels to get EN
弟に
translations
気を使われて
if
は
they're
あ
not
れ
on
失格
fucking
ですよ
J-List or Just USA.
わかりました
I hate to say it.
私も焦らないように努力します姉さんはいつでもテオの味方ですよ
Especially since this game is family friendly for the most part. It's not an ecchi game, or it's not a hentai game, I should say. At least a hentai game has like some semblance of being sold.
So,
This game is made by
やっぱり
fans,
心
or
配になりま
not
す
by
よ
fans. This game is
私に
made
とっては大
for
事な弟です
the
し
eccentric Hololive fans, which is not a very marketable, like, large group of people to try and sell this to. Like, if you were trying to like sell this game on like GameStop shelves in America, it would not sell that well, as much as I hate to say it. VTubing is
何か言いました
like a
か
larger niche of the anime industry for sure, but it's not mainstream definitely. And if it's not mainstream, they're just
ただいまお
you
持
kind
ち
of
しま
spend
す
more money in like the publication and like trying to like bring it overseas than you would with the other shit. As much as I hate to say it. And of course, like, even if it does mildly well, it's like the problem with cult classics. Cult classics usually
いい
break
香りで
even.
すね
And
では
most businesses
仕上げ
are
にかか
not
り
in
ま
the
しょう
business to break even. It's gotta actually make a profit. Now, if this was a Dane Sim with the Holo EN girls, might be a little bit different, but since this is like the JP girls though, I'm just not seeing this game ever getting translated.
あらテオなぜしかめっ面をしてるのですか
So yeah, I didn't even get to see Fubuki in like the Pakura stream and shit, just because I kind of like just didn't watch these parts.
朝辛いものを食べると目が覚めてすっきりするんですテオもかけますか
I saw fire over the fucking teacup, or I
そ
saw
う
an
です
aura.
か美味しいのにではいただきましょう
So this is the trope that we're
神
doing.
よ今日の糧を与えてくださったことを感謝します
This is the trope that we're going with. Also, what did they? What did they eat? You know, I wish I was a tea and coffee guy, but I'm really not. I wish I was because it makes me seem like a caveman, not to drink that kind of stuff. Or a child.
うんうん辛うまうんうん
Oh,
この
we're
味ですよ
doing that
この味
trope. All right.
あー美味しいうん
So basically, Fubuki has no taste buds. Got it.
この辛さやみつきになりますね生きてるって実感します
I don't know about you guys,
真面目に言っ
but
てま
like
すよ
I
刺
cannot
激のな
stand
い生
wearing
活は
gloves
面
while
白くない
eating.
じゃないですか分かっていますよ
I've done it before
自由にならない身だってこ
because
と
like
で
I was wearing like work gloves in a
Demo.
warehouse and I just like I was too
Okage
lazy to take them off, so I did eat. But like it just felt weird. I'm sure the gloves that like Fubuki's wearing are like silk, like thin gloves or something. But even then, I gotta have bare hands. I need my bare
Eh.
hands to eat.
昔だから普通に受け入れていましたが今はちょっと
I guess if you wear it all the time, I guess you would get used to it.
ど
Not
うせ
my
なら
unassuming
もっ
ass.
と持ってほしいですよね白銀にきらめく一条の光とか白に染まるコロとか白銀
I
の
kind of actually
狼だ
wonder
け
what
だ
the
と
headpiece for
ちょっと
Fubuki is
味
made
気
out
な
of.
いと思いません
Are those fake flowers or are those real flowers? And then like she's got like those feathery tassels on the end too. Like I wonder if that's also like a real bird's feather or that's just all fake.
Hi.
If her own
ポーズ
headpiece
も
is
見せま
fake.
しょうか昔から温め
Made
て
out
い
like
るネタが
synthetic
あるんで
fibers
す
or something.
まず立ち上がって片足を壁につけて
Was Fubuki's name always in katakana? I'm actually gonna double check that right now.
そうですかじゃあ 食べ終わったらすぐにでも。
I'm still on the Hololive wiki, so like I don't actually have to go anywhere. Yeah, was her name always in katakana? Oh, yeah. So like her last name is in kanji, but her first name is in katakana. Huh, what do you know? What do you know? Yeah, I never realized it. Okay then.
お嬢様、今日は食後に所用があります。
Oh shit.
遊んでる時間はありませんよ。
そうでした。残念ですが日を改めましょう。
Oh, I don't know why I fucking love anime girls like with the stuffed cheeks when they're eating or something like that. I don't know why, but like it's cute. It's cute when they're like in the middle of eating something.
ダメですよ、ご主人様。
I have seen like a
変な
couple
好奇心
ASMR
出したら
streams of like
明日
Mio
お
like
腹
eating
痛くなっ
stuff
ちゃい
and
ます
shit.
よ。私も食べてみましたけど、辛いを通り越して痛かったですし、口の周りがヒリヒリして大変だったんですから。
何の話です？
So I actually
ご主
literally
人
have
様が
no
お嬢
idea
様
like
の
how
食事を
long
美味
you
し
would
そう
need
に
to
見つめていたので、
go through this
中
game
国
to
語
actually meet Aqua, because it's been a while and we haven't met Aqua yet.
もうテオは恥ずかしがり屋ですね。直接私に頼めばいいのに。マリン、テオにもデーモンソースを出してあげて。
かしこまりました。骨は拾ってあげますよ、ご主人様。
さあどうぞ、遠慮なく使ってください。やっとテオが激辛趣味を理解してくれて嬉しいです。何度誘っても嫌な顔されていましたから、ぜひぜひ食べた感想を聞かせてくださいね。
I've actually always wanted, like if I was rich, to have like an old school like mansion like this.
どうしましたテオ？
Like to have like a large
ソース
dining room
使
area
わ
like
ないので
this.
すか？はて、
Because every place I've lived in just had a very
なる
small
ほど。
dining
ど
room
れだけ
area.
美味しいか想像してるんですね。わかりますよ。初めて食べる味はワクワクしますからね。
Although actually I do gotta question if this was okay. I don't know like how deep the artist for this background was thinking. I do actually gotta wonder if they just leave plates and silverware and like the glasses there all the time. I'm sure like a maid must clean and dust those things all the time or something, but if it's not being used, why have it there? Another thing too I feel is that like depending on like what you're gonna have for dinner, you might not even use those anyway. You know, like you might have to get out like different sets of silverware or something, meaning you had to take it off. But I guess maybe they just didn't want like a clear table. I guess they wanted something on it. Again, I'm probably overthinking this part. It probably just looks nice in the background, so the artist just drew it that way. But I like to think about like what the characters are doing in universe though, even though it's probably more than like what the writer would probably think about. If I was rich or whatever, even if it did look kind of nice, I feel like I wouldn't have silverware or plates.
負けるな、
on
ご
the
主人
table.
様。気合だ、気合。そこだ。行け、やっちゃえ、やっちゃえ。
一体何の話ですか？
Yeah, was Fubuki and Marion like similar in height all the time? Since Marion's supposed to be a short stack.
ご主人様の顔色が赤くなったり青くなったりしてる。ほら、ご主人様、水。
Yep. So basically, Fubuki has no taste buds. Yep. Fubuki has no taste buds, and we were like scared to eat the food. We ate the food, and now we're dying. Good talk.
大げさですね。ほんのちょっとソースをかけただけじゃないですか。美味しい。
Yeah, so we're going with that trope. Got it.
そういえば 連絡事項が2つありますので覚えておいてください。
I do prefer the trope of like if your waifu doesn't know how to cook, she should at least have normal taste buds. It's like I'm okay with the trope of like the waifu not knowing how to cook, but she never like tastes her own cooking. So then like when she tries it out, then she's like, oh, it tastes bad, but she usually doesn't taste her own cooking. I'm actually less of a fan of like waifus and husbandos who just don't have taste buds. So it's like for them, they think they're good cooks because they can eat it, but other people can't eat it. Like maybe you have a character that like eats like some kind of spicy food, but then like they like douse their food in like Carolina Reaper sauce or like some shit like that, you know? So like it's way too spicy for other people, but for them it's normal. You know, like I'm not really a fan of those characters. Or rather the trope, I'm not a fan of the trope. They could be a good character, like overall. I just wouldn't like that one aspect of them. So in this case, Fubuki's got no taste buds.
1つ目は新しいメイドが来ます。この後顔合わせをするので
A trope like that
心の
probably
準備を
works
して
better
おい
with
てください。
Hachima than Fubuki. But Hachima's not the Ojo-sama
前
here,
々
though.
からマリン一人では手が足りない時があると思って
I
い
could
ました
definitely see
から。
Hachima in a maid uniform,
未経
and she would
験
be
で
the
すが
one maid
と
that
て
like
も
the
可
other
愛ら
maids
しい
don't
女の
want
子
in
で
the
すよ。
kitchen. That'd be kind of a
間違
cool,
っても
cool trope to do.
手を出さないでくださいね。分かっていればいいのです。テオは真面目ですから間違うことはないと思っていますけど。
Oh. I was trying to look in the back to see if I could see her foxtail. Her foxtail must be like way down below then. Yeah, I can't see her foxtail and it would be on her character model.
2つ目は
Like it's not
聖地
raised
に
or
いるお父
anything.
様から手紙が届きました。元気にしていらっしゃる
This
そうで
means
す
that
よ。
like if you're
戦果も
unfamiliar
上がっているようですし、
with Fubuki,
戦い
you
が終
wouldn't
わる日も
realize she
近
had
い
a
かもしれ
tail.
ませんね。
I mean, again, this game is made for fans, so you would know that about who Fubuki was. You would know who Fubuki is, and you would know who Marin is.
兄として譲れないものがあるのでしょう。
Oh yeah, this is
巻き込
possible.
まれる本は
This is also like me
たまったものでは
overthinking
ないですけ
too,
ど
but
ね。
like
ですが
I
どんな
guess
状
in
況下
this
でも諦
world
めない姿勢
too,
は侮れ
Kimi no
ません。
Mimis are normal.
テオも気をつけてくだ
I
さい。
actually didn't think about that until
犬に
now,
けしか
but
けら
like
れれば猫もライオンの
Fubuki
よ
is
う
like
に
an
荒々しくな
Ojo-sama,
ると言いま
and
す。
Marin and Aqua are made, but Marin and Aqua are like humans,
いろいろなこ
and
とに
Fubuki is like a
ですよ。
Kimi no Mimi or whatever.
テオはまだ危なっかしいですから。
He's a fox demon or some shit. And Theo seems to be human. Theo's not like a Kimi no Mimi. He's not like a dog boy or anything like that. But like no one's saying anything about Fubuki's race. But again, overthinking this.
はい、とても可愛らしい方でしたよ。年も近いのでテオの専属になってもらいます。違いますよ。むしろテオには彼女の力になってほしいんです。これから来る子はメイドの仕事に慣れていません。きっと何でも失敗するでしょう。
I think I got
悩
some
む
static
彼
on
女
my
の
end.
手を引
I think that came from the
き、
capture
時に
card.
は助言してあげてください。いいですか？
I'm pretty sure that didn't come from the game. I think the game is fun.
テオは将来フランス王家を継ぐことになります。きっと多くの人々を率いたり自分の考えを伝えることもあるでしょう。そうした時のための練習だと思ってアクアさんに接してあげてください。
Oh,
いい
okay.
ですね。はい。聞き覚えはありますか？
Okay, so yeah,
Yes,
we
yeah.
literally have not seen Aqua for a
変
long
なことを
time.
聞いてしまいました。
And now we're being asked if we
忘れてください。
remember Aqua. Okay.
お嬢様、ご主人様、アクアを連れてきました。
And then
どうぞ。
Marine brought Aqua over.
入
Cool.
ってきてください。
Yeah, so we haven't met her like since that beach thing, since that flashback. I'm trying to see like what the similarities are between like Aqua and Marine's uniform. Slight differences, but I guess that would be their household uniform, I guess. They're pretty similar, but like there's some differences here and there. I mean, their builds are different too, of course. They both have like very different like ribbon styles, like for their like neck parts. Neckerchief? That's not a neckerchief. Also, Aqua has like the shoulder, has like the shoulder parts, but like Marine's bare though. Yeah, slight differences. Oh, we also get a better shot too of Fubuki. And this is like the only shot that I think where like you could see a little bit of Fubuki's tail. But other than that though, Fubuki's not the main character here anyway. There's a Marine bad ending, there's obviously an Aqua ending. I still don't know if there's a Fubuki ending.
挨拶挨拶。
あ、はい。
Oh, Aqua's got the swirly
新
eyes.
人メイドのアクアです。よろしくお願いします。
So wait, are we gonna act like we don't know her?
ちゃんと相手の目を見る。
I mean, Fubuki even asked us if we remembered her. And we did have a flashback, like at the start of the game.
本物だ。本物のテオだ。夢じゃないんだよね。よかった。また会えて本当に。
I mean, Aqua remembers us. Okay, so we do remember her. We're not gonna act like she's a stranger. We do remember her.
私間違えちゃって悪気はなかったんですけど、
すみません。この子ちょっと思い込みが激しいんですよ。さっき大広間で待っていた時にご主人様がモデルの肖像画を見ていたんです。だから今ご主人様の顔を見た時
So since like I don't really know how the Aqua ending works here, since I didn't bother watching that with the other girls, and the other girls did play the demo, I do kind of wonder if this gets really sad, just because of the whole Romeo and Juliet background. I do wonder if the story gets sad. I'm going to assume it doesn't get as bloody as like the actual Romeo and Juliet, since this cast here is so much smaller. Like, this is literally like all 3 characters, or 4 characters, if you count Theo. There's no one else in this game.
新人メイドのアクアです。今日からテオの
ご主人様。
失礼しました。ご主人様のお世話を担当させていただきます。ふつつかものですが、どうぞよろしくお願いします。
And then Aqua must call us Gojujin-sama because of our higher status. You cannot call us Theo anymore because we're not kids anymore.
はい。あんまり見ないでください。恥ずかしい。顔熱。胸もドキドキしちゃうよ。
ドキドキドキ。
さて、顔合わせはこのぐらいでいいでしょう。マリー、アクアさんを部屋に案内してあげてください。
Yeah, I feel like if I remember right, like Marion and Aqua should be about the same height. Aqua looks shorter right here, but she's also not standing up straight though. She's kind of like slouching a little bit. But yeah, Marion is supposed to be a short stack. And you see this a lot when they're doing like their 3D streams. You see how shorter Marion is compared to everybody else.
How was it? Aqua-san's first impression. よかった。こういうのは相性が大事ですからね。後ほどアクアさんがお世話をしに行きますから。
Yes, remember our Osanage. Remember.
くれぐれも紳士的に振る舞うように。いいですね。
Okay, so now the game is starting. I mean, like, I kind of already solved this just because, like, I saw it on the title screen. But, like, now that Aqua's actually been introduced in the game formally, now the game is starting. This is the actual game. That was the fucking prologue. That was the prologue. I got it. I mean, shit, I'll watch it again. I'll watch it again, sure. This time, like, there's no title screen on the right side to, like, block out the art, I guess. I do actually have some issues with game openings that do it in this way. It's kind of a little bit of a spoiler. It's basically showing off, like, all the CGs that are, like, in the game. And I do think that's a little bit spoiler. I'm of the opinion that, like, all Dane Sims, all visual novels, and all anime openings, it needs to be, like, made up stuff that's, like, not in the show or, like, not in the game, so it could not be a spoiler. That's what I would like to see. And, like, half the Dane Sims I play do that, where, like, it's just made up scenarios, or, like, it's just introducing the characters or background shit. Like that, like what I'm seeing here, like that's not a spoiler. It's just animated. That's probably not in the game at all. It's just part of the opening. That's what I want to see more of. But I definitely saw CGs there, and the CGs are definitely spoilerific. Bleach had really great openings. The anime Bleach did, because like Bleach was literally made up of only like what if scenarios, and a lot of those what if scenarios would make great for fanfics, but they never happened, and that's good. It's anti-spoiler.
アクアリウム。もうほんとアクタンって人見知りだよね。せっかくご主人様が話しかけてくれたのに、ろくに話もできないなんて。
仕方ないでしょ。いろいろ喋ろうと思ってたのに、テオの顔見たら頭真っ白になっちゃったんだから。
初対面ってことになってるんだから、好きなものは何ですかとか適当に質問すればよかったんじゃない？
無理無理。適当に聞いたら相手を怒らしちゃうかもしれないじゃん。前もって何を喋るか決めておかないとおしゃべりなんてできないよ。
さすが陰キャ。
ああ、そういうこと言うんだ。どうせ私は陰キャですよだ。
相手になれればアクタンもこのぐらい気軽に喋れるのにね。まあ初めて私と会った時のアクタンもすっごく可愛かったけど、ずーっとうつむいて服の裾掴んでもじもじとしてて、えとかとかばっかり言っててさ。
So like I literally have not seen any part of the game at this point. This is all new for me. Yeah, this is all completely new to me.
まあご主人様相手にいきなりタメ語はまずいと思うけど、もう少し肩の力抜いたら？
無理無理。油断したらまた昔のこと喋っちゃう気がする。それに記憶がないってのは聞いてたけど、本当に思い出せないとは思わなかったし、私のこと忘れられててショックだったな。覚悟してたはずなのに泣いちゃった。ありがとねマリン、フォローしてくれて。
気にしない気にしない。後輩をフォローするのが先輩の仕事だし、大船に乗ったつもりでドーンと頼ってなさいって。
うん、ありがとう。
いやー、アクタンやっぱり可愛い。超ラブリーなんですけど。アクタン、うちの子にならない？アクタンなら私埋める気がする。
はあ、
Calm
意味
down,
わからないんだけど。
Mary.
ね
え、いいでしょ。先っちょだけでいいから。
くっつかないで、気持ち悪い。
あらやだ、もう反抗期なの？大丈夫でちやん。ママの愛は変わりませんからね。
本当に気持ち悪い。マジで無理。
It would have been so great to have Subaru in this
い
game.
やよいやよ、もう好きなうちっ
Subaru
て
could be
言う
like
じ
a
ゃない。
tomboy maid.
アクタン。
Yeah, this is totally in character for Mary.
いや
In character for Aqua too. I love it.
もうマリンのせいで余計な体力使っちゃったじゃない。これからテオの部屋でお仕事をしなきゃいけないのに。
私もお嬢様のところ行かないと。でも私はアクタンを産むの諦めてないから。
さっさと諦めて。私はもう行くから。そういえばマリン、一つ聞きたいんだけど、 テオの記憶ってどのくらい戻ってるの？
女の子と出会ってこっぴどく振られたところまでは思い出してるみたい。でもその先のことも女の子がアクタンだってことも思い出せてないみたい。
じゃああの雨の日の。そっか。じゃあ私のこと思い出せてなくてよかったかも。テオは夢に出てくる女の子のこと、私のこと絶対恨んでると思うし。
Geez, man, I go to the sad music.
それこそ本人に聞かないとわからないんじゃない？
わかるよ。だって私あんなひどいこと言ったんだし、急にテオがいなくなるって分かって悲しくなっちゃって。あんなひどいことを、本当はもっと違うことを言いたかった。
Yeah, the last time they talked,
離れ離れになっても
Theo and
ずっと
Aqua
一
did
緒だ
have a
よ
little
って
bit of an argument,
言
but
いた
that's
か
when
っ
they were
た。
kids, though.
でも一度言った言葉は
But there was still the
もう
argument,
繰
though.
り返せないんだよね。
仕方ないって。アクタンもご主人様も幼かったんだから、大人みたいに感情を隠してうまく取り繕うなんてできるはずないでしょ。
それはそうだけど、でもやっぱり悪かったなって思うの。本人が私のこと忘れちゃってるから謝りようもないんだけどね。夢の女の子は私ですって言うのはダメなんでしょ？
そうね、お医者様から止められてるわ。ご主人様が自分の力で思い出すのが大事なんだって。じゃないと記憶がこんがらがって余計ひどいことになるかもって言ってたわ。
だよね。だから私はテオが思い出すまで絶対に言わないようにする。テオが苦しむところ見たくないから。
でもご主人様がいつアクタンのことを思い出すかわからないわよ。もしかしたら一生思い出すことはないかもしれない。それでもいい？
当たり前じゃん。私のわがままでテオを傷つけられないよ。私がテオのお世話をするのはひどいことを言っちゃった罪滅ぼしだから。テオを何回も夢の中で苦しめちゃってる分、いっぱいテオの役に立ちたいの。テオは私のことを思い出さなくてもいい。ただ穏やかに楽しく過ごしてくれればそれで十分なの。
私としてはいろいろ言いたいことはあるけど、アクタンの気持ちはアクタンのものだからね。だから今は黙っておく。でもしんどくなったらいつでも相談して。私はアクタンの味方だから。
ありがとうマリン。じゃあテオのご主人様のところに行ってくるね。アクアリウム。
Okay, that's kind of cool. So yeah, there was the Aqua view, and then now we're in Teo view. So like the game is not like 100% like through the main character's eyes. We go through like different parts. So Teo was not there. That was just Aqua and Marine like having like a heart to heart. Okay, that's kind of cool. And then like Aqua's gonna have to also get used to not calling Teo, like she's gonna have to call him like Goshujin-sama and shit.
アクアです。
Yeah.
お部屋のお掃除に来ました。開けてもよろしいですか？
Hi, Dozo. Enter, Aqua.
失礼します。ってご主人様？なんで汗だくなんですか？はい、失礼します。
So the way I'm viewing this game, I guess, is like it's not really a dating sim. It's really more closer to like just a visual novel that just happens to have like a bad ending and good ending to it. If this was like a real dating sim, there'd be a lot more options and there'd be more girls to like kind of like steer the direction of the story along. Yeah, this isn't like really a dating sim. It's really more just a visual novel. It's an ADV style kind of game. I do feel like the older style of dating sims nowadays is definitely on the decline. More and more of these is just ADV style visual novel kind of things, and some of them are advertised as dating sims, but they're not my definition of a dating sim. Instead, it's more like it plays more like an RPG, where there's almost like a set path that like the game definitely wants you to go, and you have to go out of your way to not go on that path. And to me, that if you're advertising yourself as a Dane sim for that kind of game, you're not a Dane sim. A Dane sim shouldn't really have a set path or an obvious canonical path. A Dane sim should just be open-ended. So you're a visual novel at that point, with some ADV styles to it. Kind of like Fate Stay Night. Fate Stay Night has an obvious canonical end to it. So like I wouldn't even say Fate Stay Night is a Dane sim either. But yeah, this is still great though, if you're specifically a fan of Aqua, or I guess Marion and Fubuki too. Although the game is called Aquarium, so obviously Aqua would be the main character. You know, if Aqua is your Oshi, of course. Yeah. So, cool. I also wanted to, like, start this live stream earlier just because, like, I definitely got work, like, tomorrow morning. So I actually do have to stop the stream right now. But I'm glad I managed to get the, unboxing out of the way on stream. And I got to see a little bit of the game on stream as well. I'm not sure this is a game that, like, I really want to live stream. I have live streamed other Japanese games in the past, but I usually kind of, like, strictly only played those games for 24-hour live streams or something. I mean, I did play Clean Keepers on stream back in the day, and that was pretty fun, but that one, like, had, like, such obvious parody undertones that, like, it was really easy to joke about. This one's a lot more serious, so I'm not sure if I want to go with this one, but hey, I'm glad. I'm happy for this. If I do end up playing this on stream, I guess it would just be like every once in a while, assuming that I don't play this off stream. I'm not really sure. I guess I'll be honest, I'm not too much in a hurry to try and, like, beat through this, but at the same time I kind of am, because I'm kind of worried about spoilers. I'm a little bit worried about spoilers. There's not too many spoilers out there right now because the game only came out recently, and everyone was already playing the demo, so I've only been spoiled for demo stuff, but not for the full game. And now I have the full, so yep. So I'm gonna cut it off here. I really do. I got, like, work really early tomorrow morning, like super early. So the sooner that I stop, the better. But hey, thanks guys for hanging out with me for the Tuesday stream. I will see you bitches this Friday and Saturday. And yeah, I got a very limited window to try and, like, beat through Girls Frontline Point Cure Recurrence, since we were obviously be playing through Pokemon. So I will see ya bitches later.